I say here at Kajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it with no problem. I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars. Let them have it. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Let them have it.
Hello, 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 everyone. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning on this bright and cold up here morning, Monday morning?
Yeah, good morning, guys. Good morning.
How you doing?
It's going to be a great day, guys. It's
That's
Monday.
right.
It's the first
That's
day.
right.
I love Mondays. Yeah.
Speaking of Monday mornings, BMOS made it in before the show even started. She was here at 7:30 letting us know she was awake and ready.
That's
she
awesome.
That play point today. Lucky Charms Wendy, hello, hello, and good morning. Swamp Picker, how you doing, Glenn? Good to see you. This chat that flew on me already. Let's see here. Value Reseller, hello, hello, and good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Junker, good morning, hello. Boy, she was quick with that video this morning. I was able to watch it before the show today. Flipping Accounting, Mr. Justin, how are you doing today? Good to see ya. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Andrew, hello, hello. Miss Iris says, I finally made it in time. Well, I understand. You up late right now for you, so I understand.
Yeah.
Miss Myra, hello, 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 and good morning and welcome. Susanna's Chronicle, hello, hello, and good morning. Yeah, this morning I woke up. This week actually was nice. I was able to open up my windows, my doors, my screen doors were all opened up, airing out the house, and it was nice in the 60s. Then all of a sudden, yesterday afternoon, it started snowing.
What?
Then the temperature dropped, and this morning I woke up at 13 degrees this morning.
Oh, man.
I know, it was like a spoiler alert.
Yeah.
But it's all good. It wasn't a lot, but it was still enough to cover everything outside.
Yeah. Goodness gracious.
Yeah. So yesterday I was able to. Interesting thing. I took an Chris from Kajun Reseller had asked him a question in reference to I have some Build-A-Bears, and so I went up listing 15 yesterday, including the outfits separately. And I did 14 listings yesterday. With the first 5 minutes of the first listing, it sold immediately. And I mean, I just put it in I always put all my stuff in suffocation bags before I put it in the tote where I'm keeping it.
Yeah.
When I come back to send on the list, the next one, it was already sold. It was like, wow. So I was thinking, did I underprice it? And I said, well, no, not really, because I did go by what sold. There was only like maybe 2 that sold and only 1 listed. So I think it was free. So what I'm going to do, every sale I make is free.
Exactly.
But for a free item, and I sold it for $38.64. So
that's awesome. That's good. That's good.
But then I got 16 drafts ready for today. Pictures already done, ready to list. There's Iris's link for her. I'm not sure which. It might be her website. Finally got my purple Celtic coasters listed. Cool. I'll have to go check it out. Good morning, Flipping Goodies. Hello, hello, and good morning. Flipping Sports Guy. Hello, Paul. How are you doing this morning?
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
So how was your weekend?
Busy, busy, busy. I've literally got about 4 hours of sleep.
Just waking up. I was going to say, it sounded like just waking up.
Yeah, about 4 hours of sleep all weekend. I stayed up to about 2 o'clock Saturday morning, working on the new project that we're going to do. And I went there finally about 2:30. I was like, let me lay down. And I laid down and I was sitting there thinking about everything I needed to do. And so I laid there till about 5 o'clock. I was like, you know what? I can't sleep. So I just got up and I worked till about midnight last night. And I finally laid down, and then I tossed and turned all night long. So I ain't got much sleep. But yeah, I've been working on that new project all weekend long, and I've got quite a bit done, but so much more to do.
How's your dad doing? He's
doing okay. He's got his better days and worse days, and he's excited because of what we're fixing to take on, but he's also he's felt hopeless and helpless.
Right.
because he can't do a whole lot, and he's used to being able to do anything he needed to do, and now he can't even drive. He can't lift stuff over his head. He can't be around welding machines and stuff like that because the pacemaker and stuff. And he said, Trent, he said, I feel like I might as well just give up because I can't do anything else. And I said, no, don't give up. I said, we got some things working in the mix that we're going to get you back to where you can provide for your family and you can take care of the things that you need to. So,
and I look at it this way: it's not that he's down and out. He's going to prevail, and he's going to come back on top. So
yeah,
it's just building his strength up and his goals in life, I guess, now to change.
That's right.
We went up hitting a thing where things happen, but now it's a matter of what's good going to come out of it. So
exactly,
good thing that you're there to help him do that. So yeah, and also for all of those who won Friday's 800 sub giveaway, as soon as I get the notification that it has been shipped and I get a tracking number, because I did order everyone's items off the website. Yep. They're going to send me, once they send me the tracking number, I will forward you the tracking number. But it's already in progress and the orders are already being done. So just to let y'all know that will be on its way. As soon as I get it, I'll send it to you.
That's right.
Congratulations, everyone.
I still need Flipping Goodies email address or something. Yeah, I need you to contact me, buddy.
Put your email or how you want them to contact you in the chat.
All right. Yeah, I've got everything else, but I need you to contact me.
Yeah, I've ordered everybody. Everybody chose the 15-ounce coffee mug, so I had to go in and order each one separately with my cost, so that way they can get it shipped to them. Trent, I am the same situation. I am so useless right now. I have to take it one day at a time, and that's all we can do. No matter who's doing what or where or how bad it is for each other, always remember that somebody is worse off than we are, but it's how you overcome it and take it one day at a time. That's all you can do.
Yep, one day at a time.
Yep. There's his email. There's Flipping Goodie. You said Flipping Goodies, right?
Yep, Flipping Goodies.
Email him your information so he can send you your winning prize.
That's right.
On what you won.
I can't send it to you if I don't know how to get it to you.
Or what you want, yeah. Emily, good morning, hello, and welcome. Jennifer, how you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome.
Good morning.
Each and every one of y'all today. So today I already got, like I said, 16 drafts ready to go. Pictures already done, ready to draft. I already went to the grocery store, got my items that I need to cook for today. I had to go find some andouille sausage because I had no more left from Louisiana. So I was able to find some in the store, but I don't know if it's going to be exactly the same, but I got red beans soaking for dinner tonight.
Oh,
and I got some red snapper.
Okay.
Red beans and rice and fried snapper.
Oh, man. You talking about one of the best meals ever in the entire world is red beans and rice and cornbread.
I'm going to do some cornbread as well.
Oh, man.
I already got the beans soaking. I'll soak my beans overnight.
Yeah, we did too. Yeah.
That way when I go to cook it, it's already ready to go. And that's all I got to do is saute my onions, my Trinity and my sausage, and then put it in the beans and let it finish.
Boy, that sounds good.
That's my dinner tonight.
What time supper, Johnny?
Probably probably after 6, because I got bingo at 5. So usually I'll have everything done before bingo.
I don't think I can make it across the country that fast.
So yeah, it'll be ready after 6 after bingo.
That's awesome.
I'll have it cooked and ready before then. It'll just be simmering by the time I do bingo. Bobby, the cap guy, and JT. Hello, and good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
I'm heading to the grocery store soon. Yeah, I go early in the morning. They open it between 6 and 7 for seniors. And so I'm right there when they done at 7 o'clock. I get in and get out. I got my grocery list. I get it done and I get out of there. So I was able to get everything I needed quickly and got back home, unloaded the car, picked up the groceries, and get ready for the show. So yeah, it was pretty good this morning. And I got all my packages ordered from this weekend.
Yep.
Already packed, labeled, and ready to go.
Yeah, that's all mine are right there on the island, ready to get out of here. Ready to be shipped. So
then I
don't really have that many. I mean, I've got 3 packages, but that's my fault completely 100% because I have forsaken my eBay store.
Oh,
I have not listed anything in several days. and that shows, because if you don't list, you don't make a sale. So, and that's, like I say, it's okay. It ain't no big deal, but it's just, I don't know with this new business or whatever. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep doing the eBay or not, because I made some phone calls yesterday and talked to some people, and she said that if you're going to do this business, she said it is a 24/7, 7 days a week, 365-day a year job. She said it's all the time. And she said, and you're going to be busy. So I said, like, how busy? She said, like, you're not going to be able to answer one phone at a time. She said, you're going to have to say, hang on, please hold, please hold. And I was like, that's great. So we're super excited.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Cap guy says he's only 25 away from 800. You're getting close there. That's cool.
That's awesome. That's really good.
He just put a link in. He did some a couple of videos already this weekend. I got to get caught up on his because
I seen one of them.
I didn't get a chance to this weekend.
Yeah, I seen one of them where he's got a funny thumbnail. He's like,
well, that one is Shizzle something. I can't remember the title of it.
Yeah.
For Shizzle's sales.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Nikki, hello, and good morning. Good to see y'all. I think it's your videos getting those now, Justin. Oh, your videos are getting it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's right.
Let's see, Trent, Justin, where was it?
Wow, Trent, what job business is it? It is going to be a surprise, guys. Like I said, I've got to do something for my dad, and we've got to get him to where he don't feel so hopeless and helpless. And
JT, yes, indeed.
We're gonna jump out there and tackle a new adventure, and it's gonna be good, but it's to come. So whenever I get everything set up and get it rocking and rolling, then I will announce what it is. But until then, it's a surprise.
Nikki's first video? What?
That is awesome. Yeah, Nikki says
it sure
is 24/7.
I'll be saving that one to watch after the show.
Yeah.
I gave you the thumbs up. I just gotta go watch it. Somebody this morning, I got a message on something. I can't remember who it was. Came to watch one of my videos, and I was their first sub. The first time ever I get to be somebody's first sub. With no videos yet. So that was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Thank you for sharing that, because I didn't know. So I have it safe after the show. Trent, are you considering leaving the reselling community or YouTube?
No, I'm not considering it. I have no intentions of leaving. I enjoy doing it, and I probably won't be putting out as many YouTube videos.
Right.
But the lady told me last night, she said, Trent, it is nothing. It's absolutely super simple to make anywhere from $40,000 to $60,000 a week doing this job. And she said that whenever she first started, that they were banking at least $4 million a year. And she said, so if you're serious about it, she said, I can help you get into it and do whatever you want to do. She said, I will walk you through step by step how to do it. And she said that way you can get in there and help your dad make some decent money and give him something to do. And I was like, that's awesome. That really is. It's awesome. So
yeah.
I'm excited and I'm nervous because I've never made that kind of money before. And it's good, but it's crazy too.
Like any job, when you first get started, it's going to take you a little while to get in the groove of things.
Yeah.
While Justin just hit 2,000. Yeah, he just hit 1,000 not that long ago, and he got his watch hours. So yeah, it's getting there. Just me, Kathy. Hello. It's good to see y'all on the show this morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm not sure what I'm doing I'll have to check it out. I just saved it from my list after the show.
Yeah.
A success YouTube can be extremely little. Yeah, it could be. It's just a matter of keeping up at it and being consistent. And Jennifer's they're already dropping links. Money never made anyone happy. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's not about the money.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. The money's going to be nice, but but it's about finding something that we can do from home that my dad can do.
Well, now that your dad's not working and his health issues, it's good that he's going to be able to do something with you and you helping him as well.
Yeah. And that's the reason I've been working so hard, is because a lot of the stuff that we're doing, he don't know how to do it. Like, there's a lot to the behind the scenes stuff that I'm setting up, getting it all in place.
Right.
And he's like, man, he said, Trent, I'm so thankful that you're doing this, because I don't know how to do it. And I was like, it's okay. I mean, I got your back, and we're gonna get it done. I know how to do it. So I've run several businesses already that have been successful. And I mean, that's how I paid everything off. Everything I've got's paid off except for my truck. And I just went and bought a new truck. And it's just, you know, I know how to do the stuff. So I'm setting it all up, getting it ready. And then whenever the time comes, then I will actually make a trip to North Texas and sit down, and we will go over how to do it. And I'll walk him through step by step.
Right. Hello, and welcome, Horizon Picks and Frugal Peanuts. Marcy, hello, and good morning, and welcome. Yeah, anytime you start a new adventure like that, and especially when it's something you and your dad are going to do together, it's going to take a little while. You have to get used to it and get into the groove of things, and it'll be all right.
Yeah.
Tonight, believe it or not, I will be up late tonight, so I'll probably be taking a small nap this afternoon because I am a guest on Two Hip Chicks tonight on their Monday auction. So I'll be there tonight at 8 o'clock. There's the link if you want to save the notification for the live tonight. You're doing a great career, Trent. You haven't failed, Trent. You just eliminated the way not to be doing something. You got this. Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
Just trying to read comments real quick. And so, what are your goals for the day?
I've got to first go deliver the packages. I've got to actually package some more stuff that I got last night while I was asleep, and the 3 hours I got. And anyway, then I'm going to try to get some listings done before I dive back off into this new adventure. And then I've got to run some errands. I've got to go get some stuff legalized. I've got to go get I got to go talk to some people, and once I get that done, then hopefully I'll have a little bit of free time.
Right.
Hopefully.
Well, there's gonna be a lot of running around when you first get started with that too. So you got to get things done to get it in order. In order for you to get the business legal, you got to do certain things. Like it's so true. The worst failures are the ones that you keep repeating. That is so true.
Exactly. And that's like I'm saying, you know, my wife said the first couple businesses that I started, they didn't really make a whole lot of money. And she's like, you know, you do this one thing, and then you do this next thing, and then you do something else, and then you do something else. She said, you know, it's like you just keep failing over and over and over again. And I said, have we struggled? And she's like, well, no, not really. I was like, then I wouldn't consider that a failure, because I've learned something from each one of these businesses that I've done.
Right.
And it's not, if you fail and you stop and you give up, then you failed. But if you fail and you learn something from your mistakes and you move forward and you grow, I don't consider that a failure. I consider that a success, because you've learned something that's going to help you in the future. And financially, if you're judging your failures and success by financially speaking, and if you can pay your bills, and if you can have money left over, and you can live happily, I don't consider that a failure either. I consider that a success.
Right.
Because all your bills are paid. Everything that you need is taken care of. And that's the way we've done it. I mean, even with the lawn care company, I mean, I had 50 customers that I was servicing every week, and I was making decent money at it. But it's not my fault that all of my equipment shut down within 3 days of each other. I mean, I lost my zero-turn mowers. I lost my backpack blower. I lost my weed eaters, my edgers. Everything just like died all at once. And I was like, it's going to cost me $30,000 to get all this equipment back up and running. Is it worth it, or should I start something else?
Right.
And that's whenever I jumped into eBay. I was like, you know what? Let me jump into eBay and see what it's like. And I've been doing eBay for the last almost 2 years. And like I said, we paid everything off, and I don't consider that a failure either. So, but
yeah, I know for me, when I had my business before we moved here in Louisiana. I was in business for 14 years. But sometimes when things come up, like in my situation, we got transferred because of Robert's job. You do what you have to do.
Exactly.
And so, like my first business I had was a restaurant, and I had to sell it because I couldn't take care of it because I was in the hospital going through my chemo for my leukemia. So there are some things that happen that happens for a reason.
Exactly.
As long as you can turn it over and move on and improve yourself, it's not actually a failure.
Right.
And with my business, I gave it to someone as one of my best employees that used to manage it when I'd go on vacation. So it's still thriving, it's still going well. It's just I'm not there doing it anymore.
Yeah.
You have to do the best you can in any situation, but it's what you do from it and improve from it that you can move on and do something else. And you can always be successful at what you're doing. Just make sure you do it as well as you can to the best of your ability.
Yeah. And that's the thing. A lot of people say they sit back in the shadows and they watch, and they don't ever say nothing. And then as soon as you close your restaurant, or as soon as you shut the business down or whatever, they say, oh, he failed. And you're like, just because it's not a 45-year business does not mean that we failed.
Exactly.
It means life happens and things come up. And like
it does.
And like you said, you had health issues that prevented you from taking care of what you needed to do. And that's understandable. There's nothing you can do about it. All that equipment shut down on me all at once. There's nothing I could do about it. I mean, I could have went and spent 30 grand and got it all back up and running. But,
why get yourself in more debt?
Weigh your options and see what's going to be better for you. So, and that's what we done. I got into eBay, and I invested money into eBay, and for the last 2 years, it's been rocking and rolling, man. And I've been making pretty good money. I mean, I'm not like fantastic money, but decent money.
Right.
Enough to pay the bills and to go to the casino and blow $1,000 if I want to go blow $1,000 or whatever, which is crazy, but I'm not going to ever do that. But
Justin said he went to the Ollie's in his area and took all the supply of jumbo squashmallows this weekend from the Ollie's in his area. Aldi's.
That's awesome.
I would have never thought about going to Aldi's for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I don't even know what an Aldi's is.
It's a grocery store.
Awesome.
I haven't. I've only been in one time, but I haven't. There is one in our area, but I haven't gone to because it's like 30 minutes away. Trent, I've lived like 9 different lives. I've been in a salon, boutique, 3 different eBay stores, like entrepreneur. We are resourceful. It's definitely not failure. Exactly. And that's the thing is I've worked for other people. I've had a 9-to-5 job. I hate it. I cannot understand. And this is something that me and my daughter had a little argument about the other day. Is she wants to go to college and she wants to be a dental hygienist. And I said, that's great. If that's what you want to do, I completely 100% support you. I said, I don't understand why you would want to go work for somebody else whenever you could be the boss, and you could, instead of going to work and having somebody tell you you're worth $10 an hour and you're only worth $10 an hour at this job. I said, whenever you know good and well that you're worth more than $10 an hour. And I said, you could set your own, you could go to school a little bit longer and become the dentist. And I said, if you're really interested in doing teeth, I said, become the boss. And I said, that way you can set up your own practice and you can go help people and help them become more healthy by, doing canals and all that kind of stuff. Yep.
And I said, in today's college and in today's schooling, they teach you how to become somebody's employee. They don't really sit back and teach you how to become the boss. And they teach you how to become, they want you to go into the work field and to work for somebody else. And the reason I say that is because, like, if you go, dental hygienists make pretty good money. Yes, they do. They don't make as good as the dentist. That's all I'm saying. And, but if you go into somebody's college and like business management or something like that. And even if they're teaching you how to be an entrepreneur, why isn't the guy that's teaching you how to be an entrepreneur an entrepreneur? I mean, if he knows so much about it, and he knows how to create business after business, and he knows how to do all of these details and find the resources to do whatever he wants to do, why is he teaching college instead of becoming rich? You know what I mean? And I understand some people do it because they love teaching. That, don't get me wrong, that's cool. But it's just, it just blows my mind that there's people out there that don't take the risk. They want to go above and beyond, and they know that they're worth more, but they're scared of taking that leap, and they don't know how to face, you know, the things that come up, the obstacles. They're like, you know, they're scared of it. And I get it. And some people like the security of knowing that they've got a 9-to-5 job, and they've got insurance, and they've got benefits, they've got vacation, they've got retirement, they've got all this kind of stuff. That's cool. I get it. But I don't understand, you know, if you're not happy working a 9-to-5 job and you know that you're worth more, then why not dive into something? It's scary whenever you first get into it, but dive into it and at least take the risk. Because if you fail, you can at least say you tried. But if you never take that leap, then you'll always wonder if you were able to do it, because you might be able to do it. So
I want to talk real quick about Thrifty Junker. She says that some people aren't made to be an entrepreneur, and some are. I know for me, when I was in junior high, and actually high school, in my junior and senior year, I don't know if they still do that now today, but they had this thing called the DECA program, where they basically gave you a business. It was a fake business, but you had to do the checkbook, the employment, the payroll, all of that stuff, and they taught you how to do a business. And so when I had to do that in my junior and senior year, you worked the school half the day and you worked half the day. And so during the week, you would have to basically run that business in the class, and that was your class assignment. That was your business that you had to take care of and make from day one to the end of the school year to make sure it was successful. And of course, they gave you scenarios, like the teacher would tell you like this and that. And so you would have to implement it into your business. Oh, this happened today. What you going to do? You know, that kind of thing. Yeah. So I think for me, like I said, I don't know if it's still available now, but I think that's what helped me be in business the way I've been. And I've had multiple businesses, but again, certain things did end because of either health or moving and that kind of thing. But I did do the best that I could. Anytime you have something that comes your way, you have to be able to deal with it, but be able to do it in a positive way. Because like I always tell my employees, you got time to lean, you got time to clean. It's not what you say to me, but how you say it. And those things, when you're working with, another biggest thing when you're doing that and you have employees, reward them with something. I would reward them with a small Easter basket come Easter, or I would give them a birthday gift or a birthday cake with a little gift card. Every now and then I would give them a gift card to go shopping wherever they wanted. Usually it was Walmart. And then for Christmas, I'd give them a little gift. And for Thanksgiving, I'd give them a turkey or a gift certificate to get groceries. Little things like that will help your employees. And I grant all of us can't do that. But again, I would take the money and put it back into business, but reward the employees when they were always doing a good job. Holding meetings, making sure you're letting everybody know if something's wrong. But that's the best way to do a business, you know, and that's how I did it. Again, it may not work for others, but for me, that really worked well with my employees, to where I had a good set of employees the whole time. Yeah,
and you're exactly right. I mean, with everybody is either a leader or a follower.
Yeah.
So either you're going to lead the company or you're going to work for the company. I mean, that's cool, because honestly, companies need both.
Yeah.
They need people to lead, and they need people that's willing to take the orders and say, hey, look, you know, we've got this order to come in and we've got to go get it done. And if you don't know, then you can go to your higher ups and say, hey, look, you know, what do I do about this? Okay, well, let's figure it out. You know, you can take this and this and this. And my wife was telling me the other day, she said, you know, whenever you get into the IT, she said 90% of the people that IT, that are the computer gadgets guys, the only reason that they're in that field is because they can Google better than everybody else can. And they can look it up. And if they don't know, then they'll go to Google and say, hey, look, how do you do this? And what's the procedure for this? And it's like, I was doing code on a website a couple days ago, and I don't know code. I don't know how to go in there and just enter in the new code and completely change up the design of a website and all that kind of stuff. I don't, but I figured out how to do it. And it's just because I can Google, and Google will teach you just about anything you need to know. YouTube will teach you just about anything you need to know. So, I mean, if there's questions or comments or things like that that you're wanting to learn, then it's awesome. I mean, you're completely no, it's not Herbalife.
I just want to comment real quick with Kevin's comments. He said it's easier said than done. And also
Yes.
the other comment was reality trumps fantasy, which is true. You have to learn from your experiences and improve on yourself for no matter what job it is. You know, you can make it a job or an adventure.
Yeah.
So what's going on with you, James, this morning? How are you doing?
What's up, buddy?
Good morning, Trent. Good morning, Johnny.
morning.
I'm doing fantastic.
I heard the good news. I saw in the chat.
Yeah.
3 days I get my new leg and start training on that.
I was just going to ask you, do you have to go back through the training on that one as well?
Yes, because it's the ankle
permanent?
is it articulates. I thought it was just 4 ways, but it's 6 ways and swivels too.
Wow.
So I have to learn all that. I mean,
That's awesome.
I went walking yesterday and just went up trying to go up this little hill, and it's strange without an articulating ankle. It kind of throws you back.
Right.
Yeah.
One, I got to learn how to walk completely again. But yeah, getting everything else set up, and 25 days and a wake up, I'll be in Mexico.
That reminds me of the military countdown.
I'm looking forward to the Chuamanta tacos.
There you go. Horizon Fix has a good comment right here. He says, I would say about 1/3 of the resellers, I think, are not thinking of taxes and not doing the budgets. That's a big important thing too, because you still have to do your Schedule C's when you do your taxes. Even though it's a business, you still have to report everything no matter what you make. And again, that is something people aren't thinking of, is those taxes. You're right.
And you referred to the DECA program. We had when I was in the junior high, we had a class called Math Enrichment, and it was pretty much our own mini stock market. We went by the stock market from Wall Street. It was our own group of stock traders, and I think that got me interested in understanding finances. And as a business, you have to have some business sense when you're going into a reselling business.
Yeah,
it's not just a hobby.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, granted, it might start as a hobby, but eventually you're gonna have to turn it into a business because of the fact that the amount of stuff you're doing. There's nothing better than working for yourself, creating your own hours, creating your own things, making sure you do your own book work and things like that. Granted, some people get a lot bigger than usual than they want. Then they start having to hire in. But again, it's still a business when you look at it.
And that's like Misha said. She said, okay, but I work at my regular job and I'm a reseller. So that's that. There's that. And I'm making money and having security of not having all my eggs in one basket. And my response to that is actually harder than just owning the business or just going to work for somebody else, because you're juggling both tasks. Yeah. So congratulations on that. Cause I mean, it's hard to struggle with both. I mean, believe me, I've done it. I know what you're talking about. Whenever you're saying, you're working your full-time job and then you've still got life that you got to cook and clean and take a bath and go to sleep, and you got to figure out all that. And then you've also got to figure out how to juggle your hobby or your reselling career or whatever you want to do there. So, I mean, props to you, because it's hard. And don't think what I'm saying is I'm not trying to put anybody down for going to work, because we need people. We do. We need people to go to work and to do the 9-to-5 thing. It's just not for me. I mean, I've done it and I hated it with a passion. I hated it. And then whenever I got into doing things on my own and creating my own hours and my own schedule and doing what I wanted to do, then that's whenever I found the happiness and the joy. So that's my life. Okay. If you want to go and work and have the security of having a 9-to-5 job, and that is fantastic. And I'm super excited and happy for you.
Yeah.
My wife is that way. She does not want to work for herself. She doesn't want to work for me. She wants to go to her job and make her money, and that's what makes her happy. She enjoys getting up. She enjoys going to work and visiting with her friends and getting her work done and doing her thing. And then she comes home and she leaves work at work, and she comes home and comes home to us, and then she'll help us cook and clean and do all the things that we need to do. And then she has time to kick back and relax and watch TV and enjoy her life. And that's what she likes. And that's, if it makes her happy, then that's what makes me happy. So
I'm going to feed off of this comment that Fishing and Picking said. It's a lot. That is a lot true, because a lot of people don't have college education, but a lot of times when you get into the workforce, especially when you're working for others, that is one way how you're going to learn how to manage not only your personal life, but your business. If you're working for somebody else, then you have their business you work, and then you have that responsibility. And so the more you do it, the highly you're going to be able to self-educate yourself. Granted, I did go to college 30 years after high school, but I did it with honors, but still it was hard. But you have to have that routine. And once you get a routine, no matter if it's working for somebody else or yourself, you're gonna accomplish what you want in life. And eventually it may come to the point where you want to work for yourself. You just take it when it comes. You know, you just never know.
Exactly.
Well, one thing I want to add, I mean, a lot of it is time management.
Yeah.
Yes.
And being disciplined on, you can accomplish anything you want to do and what you set out to do. Some people may take longer than others, but there's nothing that you cannot learn.
Right.
It's about perseverance and just doing it. You know, don't go into it half-assed. You know, if you're serious about starting a business, research and see what you have to do, and just put the time in to do it. You know,
I'm going to comment right on Nikki's comment. That's another thing. When you start doing something for yourself, and sometimes people are afraid to tell others because of the fact they're going to look down on them or what they're doing, especially when it's eBay, Amazon, or selling on any platforms on the internet. The thing about this is you have to do what's best for you, understanding that they're always going to have somebody in your ear that's telling you negative things. But the more you do it and the more you reward yourself for what you're doing, knowing you can do it, then you can show them, look, this is where I'm at now. I know when I first started, when we moved, and my dad kept telling me, you sure you're going to be able to do that? Well, only thing I could do is try, you know?
Yeah.
Either get it done or not, you know? And so, yeah, you have to do what you can, but try not to let those that are putting things in your ear that it's not worth it, you're not going to be able to do it, don't listen to that. You be your own person and do what's best for you.
Exactly. I've been doing this eBay thing for right at 2 years, okay? And every day whenever I go visit my father-in-law, my wife's dad, he always asks me the same thing. When you going to get a real job, son? When you going to get a real job? And I'm like, I make more money doing this than I would if I worked at a real job. I mean, I'm not going to go get a real job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's old school. He thinks that whenever you get up in the morning, you get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, you go to work, you put in a hard day's work, you sling a sledgehammer, you work like a man. And I'm like, I don't want to work like a man. I want to work like me. I want to do what I want to do, and I want to enjoy my job. And that's what I tell him. I said, man, eBay is a job for me. I mean, it started off as a hobby and with me wanting to, just play around with it, see what would happen. And next thing you know, I'm making a full-time income doing it. And I'm like, if I can make more money doing this, why would I go back to doing that? I
agree with Kevin right here. He says working for someone does not making you a follower. The short side of being a cop is working for someone and does not make you a follower.
Right.
And that is so true. Because a lot of people feel comfortable with working in a business or working for someone else. That doesn't mean they're a follower, because they're still going to have to do their responsibilities.
Exactly.
Their own self. And no matter if they grow in the business, whether it goes up to management, whatever the case may be, that does not make anyone a follower. Those are the followers, are those that don't do anything by themselves or don't do their job by themselves, and they have to have somebody else telling them, well, I'm going to do it. That's a follower. Whereas someone who's working for and working their way up, no matter what it is, I don't feel that it is a follower.
And that's
say, James. I see you going to say something over there.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, that's okay. I'm just letting you guys talk.
Comments, feedback, go for it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of it is, it's not about how much work you put in. It's about how effective you are. And there's
Right.
a book, and I forget the author, but it's titled The 4-Hour Work Week. And
Yeah.
that's what you try to work towards, especially in this type of business, being an entrepreneur and having different streams of income. You know, you don't you're trying different things, and what you want to get eventually is to have a business, a small stream of income where it's rolling in, where you don't have to put your time towards it. It just automatically comes in, it trickles in, and you get 10 of them, build 10 of those up to where you can manage it 4 hours a week and let the incomes come into you. It doesn't happen overnight, but it's, you know, it's
a work in progress.
Working smarter, not harder.
Yeah, let me say this real quick. Whenever I was working in construction, okay, we had everybody that I worked with worked a 9-to-5 job, or it was actually 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay. And we would all get in there and we would all work. And there were the bosses that were working the 9-to-5 job, that were the leaders. So even if you go to work, then you've still got people that are going to be leaders, and you've got the owner of the company, the leader, you've got the foremans, you've got the general managers, you've got all of the managers, the higher ups. And then you've even got the people that's working in the field that are like the laborers and the people that would consider the lower paid people, that they would give special tasks to, because they knew that they could handle it. They knew that if I said, hey, such and such, Jonathan or Jimmy or George or Bob or whatever your name is, you know, I need this done by such and such time. Okay, awesome. And then he would just tell him what he needed done and let him do it. And then, I mean, that was a leader that he just gave the information to, because he knew that he could give that guy that information and he didn't have to worry about it. It was going to get done, and it was going to get done right. So there are, but like Johnny's saying, there's also the followers, the people that you've got to step by step walk them through everything that they do and say, all right, look, I need you to go grab the shovel. I need you to come back over here. I need you to dig right here. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. I need you to do this. And because they're happy.
Micromanagement.
Yeah, exactly. They're happy doing whatever you tell them to do, but they have to be told what to do at every step of the process. And that's all I'm saying. I mean, yeah, you're right. There are leaders and followers that go to work every day on a 9-to-5 job. It's absolutely true.
Well, when I was hiring people in my cleaning company, especially when I was putting out an advertisement for anyone, even without experience, because even though they were young and still either in high school looking for a part-time job, I would do all the legal paperwork, making sure they got their approvals, because you had to get all these approval for working through school and all that stuff. You go through school board and get a permit and that kind of thing. The best way to start with somebody, especially when they're young like that, is to teach them how to do things the right way. Or I would always tell my employees, work smarter, not harder. So I'd always make sure to teach them how to do things the right way, but in an easy way for them not to overexert themselves or hurt their back and that kind of thing. And those are the ones that I enjoy working with, because then once you teach them those, they can take that and move on to another job, even though they're not with you permanently. That helps them move on to another job, which they're going to remember that of what you teach them from the beginning. And so that's what's good about it. Even though working from home, like what we do compared to when we were kids, younger, you still have to learn somewhere. So that's
exactly.
I mean, you're going to eventually, you always have to start as a follower when you first start off in workforce.
Right.
Again, I worked up to being a corporate vice president, and I didn't start off there. You know, I started off being a lowly clerk and worked my way up through. And yeah, I wasn't, I had some leadership qualities at that time from military, but I wasn't a leader at that point. I had to grow into that, learn that. Now, you know, some are born leaders or born followers. I don't agree with that. I think it is can be a trained and learned thing.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody starts off as a follower sooner or later, and you got to work your way up. I mean, you can't just jump into a business and become the owner and the boss and the CEO and the transportation manager and all this kind of stuff from the get-go, because you have no idea what you're doing. You've got to start somewhere. But what I'm saying is, if there are people that have been in this field, and I know firsthand that this guy is a fantastic guy. I love him to pieces, but he's a flagger, and all he does is flag. He has no motivation. He never wants to move up. He's happy flagging. That's what he wants to do. And that's all he does. And he's 63, 64 years old, something like that. And he said, I asked him, I said, man, you ever thought about moving up, becoming an operator? What about becoming a carpenter or something like that? He's like, no. He said, I'm happy. I'm happy flagging. He said, it's easy job. He said, they pay me well to do it. I'm happy. And I was like, okay, cool, man. And he said, and honestly, he said, I have to be told everything to do. He said, because I forget things. He said, my mind can't comprehend on if I were to get in there and try to become a carpenter. He said, I would have to learn everything. And he said, I'm just not into that. He said, I would rather sit back and have somebody tell me what to do. So, and that's what I'm saying. In every career, you're going to have leaders and followers. And that's cool because we need them. We do. And, but if you go to work and you work a 9-to-5 job, I'm not saying that you're a follower. I'm saying that you're working a 9-to-5 job, and that's fantastic. If that's what you want to do, grateful. Even if it's not what you want to do and you're still working a 9-to-5 job, then, I'm trying to not put my foot in my mouth because, I mean, I'm not saying anything bad if you're working about a 9-to-5 job. That's awesome. If that's what you like doing, and even if you're promoting yourself and you're wanting to grow, as long as you've got some kind of drive and some kind of motivation that gets you up every morning and lets you do whatever it is that you want to do or you need to do, then if you're happy, I am happy for you. So
Prophet makes a comment about the society. Most of us go to the college to get a degree, you get a good paying job. But the thing about this is they're not really talking about entrepreneurship. And the thing about that is I know like I said, I had the DECA program. I don't know if they still do it or not. I don't think so because I don't hear much about it like I used to. That's the sad thing about it because that's one of the things that young they know about because that can help them in the future. But I know when I went to college after 30 years of being out of high school and graduated from high school and after gotten through the military and all, it was a little harder because, again, here I am trying to get back in the swing of studying and things like that. But thank God they did have a program. Hopefully that others can take that opportunity and do it because I know Brandon was saying that one of the things he picked his school that he went to for college because he was at a full scholarship was because they had an entrepreneur club for the young entrepreneurs. So that way he can join that particular club when he goes to college. So yeah, they have some that can learn, but that's the sad thing about it these days. They don't have a lot of that anymore in school for people.
That's right. That's right. And that's what I'm saying. Our education system is flawed, and it's good because the kids are learning. They are learning, and they're learning how to, multitask, and they're learning how. My daughter even knows how to calculate a checkbook, and that's phenomenal. My son knows how to cook because he's learning that in his food tech class, and that's things that you're going to need in life. That's phenomenal. But that being said, there's also things that they're not teaching you, like they're not teaching you that the more money you make, the different tax brackets that you're going to be in. And they're not teaching you that the more money you make, like if you make a lot of money, the less money you pay in taxes. And why that's the case, I don't know. It's like if you're middle class, they're going to try to keep you middle class. If you're an entrepreneur, then you've got somebody that you can look up to follow in their footsteps and learn and educate yourself. And that's all I'm saying is if you want to grow, it all comes with education. And you've got to learn how to educate yourself and to do the research and to study and to figure out exactly how you need to grow and go for it. Don't just sit in the back and hesitate.
I'm going to comment real quick on Kevin's comment as far as Trent. How did the foreman become a fireman? They had to start from at the bottom, and that's true. Yeah, everybody who ever starts in the working enforcement, when you work any work job or whatever, you have to start at the bottom. But the best thing about it is, some people when they move up in rank, they're comfortable with that. So to me, that's not a follower. That's what they're doing to best their families' needs or whatever. But then again, there's some that when they start, that's all they want to do is work that type of job, or they do have that strive of going up in rank, no matter where you work. And so that's what you're going to learn from no matter what you're doing. So therefore, some people have to work for others because they don't have that work enforcement that they can do for themselves.
With that, I want to say it's just they have not discovered a person to give them drive.
Correct.
Right. That's different. That's just because that person has not found what he needs to find.
Correct. Correct.
Everybody has to be better.
Yep.
So what I want to say is everybody can't be an entrepreneur or this world would not run.
Exactly.
People doing the jobs to run the rest of the world. On that note, I did go to school. I did go to college to be a nurse, and I've been a nurse for 26 years. Yeah. And I would not give that up because that education and the experiences that I've had as a nurse has made me grow as a person. There is no way I would ever have been able to be an entrepreneur when I was 24 years old. Right. I wasn't mature enough. I hadn't been in the world long enough, working world long enough to know what it was like to be a follower or a leader or an employee at a decent job. I'm so thankful for that. And they were trying to force me to go back to school to get my RN, and I had no desire to do that. I had no desire to be an RN and be a leader at my work because at that point I was so burnt out on it that I wasn't going to go $30,000 in debt to go back to school to get a 2 letters behind my name. So that's when I started doing things on my own. I started my entrepreneur stuff, and I've done several different businesses. And everybody probably thinks I'm crazy because I kept doing just different things and learning about how to be a business owner and how to run a business. And and now I make as much as an RN does doing what I do now as a nurse. I found that easier job without having to go to school. Plus, I can work my business because that job I can work it when I want. So it's just a matter of people have to sometimes go through those things to find out where they're supposed to be in life. And I'm like you, Trent, I'm not a good employee. I hate being told what to do. I hate having to get up at 4 a.m. But yeah, we need those people. And yeah, you're right. The education system doesn't teach those things because they don't know any better. So
exactly. That's exactly.
And I agree with Kevin here too, where he says that you did state that there were followers, Trent. You made that statement. Again, it's not what you say, Trent, but how you say it. So you got to watch for some of the things you say.
I
but
didn't mean to
put my mouth. I know when I would work with my employees, when I had employees, I would have up to 8 at one time. Then what I would do is I would be there working with them. I wouldn't just send them out by themselves. But for me, it's not teaching them the right way or the wrong way. It's the best way that works best for them, that works easier and not hurting themselves while they're working. But the best thing about it is I would not have my employees do something that I wouldn't do. So if somebody called in sick, then we had to have this job done. I would go right there. And if I didn't want to clean toilets, because I did it at the beginning of the time of my business when I started working for someone else. But you have to always be able to work any aspect of a business. And a lot of times people, thank God we do have those that are waiting tables, managing restaurants, doing the banking. You go to the grocery store, you got your bag boys, the stock clerks. If that wouldn't be part of a ongoing smooth rolling machine, none of that would be possible for us to be able to do and enjoy.
Right.
So it doesn't matter what level, because I see some people like at my grocery store, they may have started as a bag boy. Now they're like the front end manager because they work their way up. And so again, not everyone can do that. But the thing about it is, thank God we do have all those others that are in place to work and make a business run smoothly.
Right.
You got to love what you do.
Yeah.
If you don't love what you do, it is work.
Yeah. Exactly.
And that's why I got burnt out on nursing. I was tired of working short-handed and working hard hours, and it tore up my body. And so you got to love it.
And that's so true, Nick. It's not that everybody can be a follower or a leader, but there are some people that once they get their job and once they like what they do, that's what they're going to do. And again, we never know one day. Like for me, my first job was a newspaper boy. I did a dishwasher in the restaurants. And I also did the back road of flipping burgers at McDonald's when I was a kid. But again, you have to learn these things. And my biggest teacher was my father and my grandmother, because if it wouldn't be for them teaching and instilling in me how to do the everyday life things, again, as a kid, you're going to learn it if you want to learn it, and then it helps you in the long run. So you're always having to be able to have that ability to want to learn. But everybody has their place and where they're working because that's what they feel like they can do the best.
At the end of the day, it all boils down to you have to do what you have to do.
Correct.
And if you have, like Bemos was saying, she said, Trent, you need to slow your roll. She's not a follower. She is a leader, but she is a single parent. She's trying to raise her kid. I understand. I get that. I mean,
Johnny knows, when I left the military as a sergeant, I didn't start off as a sergeant. I was private. Johnny, he's the same thing. Yeah.
If you're happy doing what you're doing, then that's great. But if you're not happy and you want to grow, then educate yourself, learn. And I'm not saying that everybody in here is followers. I'm not saying everybody in here is leaders. I'm just saying that if you're not happy doing what you're doing, then educate yourself and learn how to do something else. And that's with me. I'm always trying to learn new things and to educate myself and to grow, because sitting back and looking at everything that I've done in the past has led me up to where I am now. If I had tried to start this new project that we're fixing to do 10 years ago, I would have failed miserably. And it's because that at the time, I did not have the education, and I did not know how to do taxes. I did not know how to do the insurance. I did not know how to do bonds. I did not know how to do transportation and payroll and scheduling orders and all of that stuff. I had no idea how to do all that. I knew how to go out and cut grass. I knew how to stripe the yards, and I knew how to weed eat and edge. And that's what I knew. So that's what I went with. And I wanted to grow. I wanted to own my own company. I wanted to be my own boss. So that's what I did. Is I was like, what can I do? I've been cutting grass since I was a little kid. So by Jesus, I'm going to go cut some grass. So that's what I did. I decided, I'm going to start my own grass cutting company. And I started up Trent's Lawn Care. And it was rough whenever we first started, because finding grass to cut that somebody else wasn't already cutting and making money with it was hard, because every Tom, Dick, and Harry has the lawnmower and everybody knows how to cut grass. And I lost the contract with the lady because I was charging her $100 to cut her yard, and it took me 4 hours to cut her grass. And that's not really that much money if you're in business by yourself. It's $25 an hour, which your average is you want to make at least $30 an hour, so you cover your costs, your expenses, and your payroll. And that leaves me with about $5 to $6 an hour after I take out all that stuff. And that's really not that much money. So in order for me to be successful, I needed to make such and such amount of money, whatever. But this lady, I was cutting her grass for $100 for 4 hours, right? Her neighbor comes by, a little teenage boy, and he's like, hey, can I cut your grass? I need some money. And she's like, well, I've already got a lawn care guy, and he's cutting my grass for me. And he goes, I'll do it for $20. Well, of course, she's like, I can get my grass cut for $20 compared to $100. So she's like, okay. She called me. She said, hey, I appreciate you, but I'm going to let such and such cut it this week because he needs the money, and he's only 16, and he's only charging me $20. And I was like, okay. I said, that's fine. But you signed a contract, and whenever you sign the contract, if you're getting out of the contract, don't call me back. And she's like, okay. Well, 3 weeks later, her grass wasn't cut because this teenage boy realized how much work it was cutting that grass. And he's like, I can't do it for $20. And she's like, well, how much do you need? And he said, I need 150 to cut it. And she's like, oh, hang on. So she calls me back and she said, hey, I need you to come cut my grass. And I said, no, ma'am, you broke the contract. I'm sorry. If you're going to be loyal to me, I will be loyal to you. I will be loyal to you when you are loyal to me. And I said, I appreciate it, but there's another lawn care company that you might call. And I gave her the number of the other lawn care company. And from what I understand, they're still cutting her grass at $150 a pop. So if she had just kept the contract with me, she would only be paying $100 a pop.
Yeah.
But
go ahead, James.
Amy's going to do her show at 11, so I have to take off and get ready and do some other things before that.
All right.
Thanks for having me on. And
thank you for coming and joining us.
Awesome. Yeah.
Have a good day, everybody.
All right, you too.
All right, later, bro.
On Susanna's comment, and it's so true, and this basically sums it all up. So hopefully we don't have to have this conversation anymore about this leader. Leaders started out low on the totem pole, and that makes them who they are today. And again, you have to start somewhere. But again, some people enjoy what they're doing. There's nothing wrong with it. And not everybody is made out to do their own business because that's not what they want in life.
Right, exactly.
As long as they're happy at what they're doing, to me, that is the best thing in the world. Because if it wouldn't be for them, we wouldn't be where we are today on these other businesses that we need to do for everyday things that we do. That's right. Because if it wouldn't be for them, we wouldn't have the groceries on the shelf. We wouldn't have the bag bars to bag the groceries. We wouldn't have the cashier checking us out. So you got to look at all that in the whole package.
Have you noticed how much the price of groceries has went up? Oh, my Lord. We went the other day grocery shopping, and I about passed out whenever I seen the little bitty basket we had full of stuff was like $300. I was like, why? She said, well, the price of meat's $27 for this and $24 for that. I was like, good Lord, the cows didn't cost them no more. I mean, I don't understand why the price of meat went up.
You haven't been listening to the news lately when all this pandemic we've been in the last year?
I don't really pay much attention to the news.
I guarantee you, from Louisiana to here in Massachusetts, there was a big jump in price of shopping. But there are some things that are good in price as well. But since the pandemic over a year ago, a lot of stuff has gone up. Yeah, a lot of people aren't on the shelves anymore.
Like milk and bread and eggs and things like that. It's just like crap. Also get eggs for like 65 cents for a 12-pack.
You haven't been shopping for a while.
No, I don't really go shopping that much.
I do. I do it every week.
So gas prices are going up, so that's going to change a lot of the prices at the store.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. You're exactly right.
I've been in Hollywood for years. It's the demanding job. Yeah, that's true. Everybody has to start somewhere, but
I think you would have been a fantastic actress.
Who?
Absolutely. Absolutely. See, that's all. I wanted to be an actor too, but then I got to realizing that no, maybe acting is just not cut out. I'm not cut out for acting.
And again, every circumstance is different for every family. So yeah.
I also want to be one of them punk rock stars that, blah, 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 but my hair kind of got me off of that one. They're like,
well, you should have just left it like you do in the morning in your intro in the video.
Just shave it and leave your beard. That's the new thing.
Let me show you a picture real quick. Let me see if
that's I can find it. Laura said it right. You got to love what you're doing, and if they love what they're doing doing their whatever they have to do in their life, then that's them. You know, they enjoying it. That's the biggest part. You have to love what you're doing.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Let me. I'm gonna get this picture real quick. Okay. No, I don't have it up yet. Let me get it, and I will show it to you guys.
And that's another thing when you first start working in any job. A lot of people don't give you respect because you may have been just starting out. But the more you do your job and you learn it and you move up the way you want to move up when you're ready, because I hear a lot of times that when I'm at the grocery store and they're complaining about, well, I can't believe this one got it before me and I'm only still here. And, you know, sometimes they just don't go out their way to want to get promoted. But then when they start seeing others coming in after them and they getting promoted, well, it's like, what are they doing wrong? So you hear them complaining, but, you know, that's part of the job, you know. You have to go out your way sometimes if you want to move up in the world in some of these businesses. It's all what you want to do to get improved in what you want, and talk to somebody in upper management if you want to move up. And that's one of the ways that you can do it.
All right, guys. You want to see what it look like shaved head?
Oh my gosh.
There you go. That's what I look like with a beard and shaved head.
OMG.
Wow.
My wife said, I come out of the bathroom. What happened was I was trying to comb my hair, and it wouldn't do what I wanted to do, so I got mad and I shaved it. And she said, "Oh my God, you look like a convict." And I was like, well, that's a handsome convict. But yeah, that's what I look like with a shaved head.
Oh my.
Pickerz says, I don't know how to cut stripes in my lawn, but I am pretty good at putting chunks of glass everywhere.
Yeah.
But when I worked in a nursing home, and we had CNAs, certified nursing assistants, that did a lot of the hard work, lifting and getting people up and stuff. Yeah. And you know, they would complain because us nurses weren't helping, which we had a job to do too. But I'm like, you know, if you don't like your job, then you need to go back to school just like I did, because I've been a CNA. I know where you were at, and I went back to school and I got my education. So you have that opportunity too. And I helped them as much as I could because I knew where they had been and I knew how hard of a job it was.
Yeah, and that's
no. Now that we're done with leaders and followers, can we discuss mayonnaise and
There's a difference.
Yeah, there is a big difference.
Yeah, Miracle Whip is salad dressing.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. That's right. And that's like at my old job. Whenever them guys would come out there, especially the ground hands, because there was the laborers, the ground hands, and then there was the operators and stuff. Which I was an operator. They would come up there and be like, "Man, I wish I had your job. All you do is sit on that machine all day and operate, and you ain't got to sling this sledgehammer. You ain't got to dig in this mud and all that kind of stuff." And I was like, "Man, I've been there, dude. I used to sling that sledgehammer with you, and I used to dig around the pipes and have to shovel all day long, sweat like a dog. And I know I've been there. But if you want to educate yourself, I will show you how to operate this machine, so you can go to the boss and say, hey, look, I want to move up. I want to grow." And I would help them guys, and I would give them opportunities to get on the equipment and learn how to operate the equipment. And I would teach them, all right, man, whenever you're digging around this, you got to go slow, take your time, and just be gentle. You got to caress the machine, because if you're just jamming them controls, you're going to mess something up. You're going to hit something. You're going to hurt somebody, and you got to take it slow. And the more time that you're on the machine, the better off you're going to be. And there's some things that come with the only way that you're ever going to know is if you get that seat time. I can tell you how to operate that equipment all day long, but until you get on the machine and actually operate it, that's whenever you learn.
Dina, did you see how Ryzen picks his comment to you?
Don't give him ideas, Dina.
Give him ideas.
Don't give him ideas, Dina.
Yeah, that's what
I'm saying. Ideas.
Yeah, what kind of ideas? Go ahead and spill the beans. Not Johnny's beans, because he's cooking red beans. Don't spill the red beans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elaborate on that. I don't know what ideas you're talking about.
Trent, look what?
That's what I looked like 2 weeks ago with no beard. Oh, by the way, Chuck, I already started putting a video together. I undid your package and Dina's package, and I'm doing a video.
Yay!
I'm going to give y'all both shout outs as well. So I did that when I got my packages, and I opened them. So there will be a video this week. Actually, hopefully tomorrow I'll have it ready.
Well, we go back to Iris's comment. It says, what did the mayo say to the fridge? What? Close the door. I'm dressing.
No, that's Miracle Whip. Mayonnaise. Miracle Whip is salad dressing.
Yeah, Miracle Whip, no mayo. That's awesome.
It's funny.
I watched yours this morning. Yeah, I watched her video this morning before the live this morning started. Yeah.
Yay!
Also, don't forget Nate Pie and Chuck do a live every Thursday, and I want to say it's 8 p.m. Eastern. They rotate on each channel, so if you haven't checked them out yet, make sure you check them out. Don't forget to put the link in the chat. Dana, let's see. Emma said she was going shopping, so have a good day.
Yeah.
You deserve exactly what you settle for. Life. Yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
When I guarantee you, yeah. And again, everybody does what they can, and that's just part of life. When I worked as an electrician's helper. Cool.
That's something I never wanted to do. I played around with some electricity one time, and it bit me, and I didn't even see it bite me. And I was like, no. The sad thing was my wife, she didn't even realize at the time I was trying to wire in a light. I knew the black was supposed to be the hot, and the white was supposed to be the negative. That's all I knew. And I got up there and I had 2 wires, and I was using I flipped all the breakers in the house, and I got up there and I was stripping the wires, but I didn't flip the breaker outside on the pole. And whenever I hit both wires, it burnt my hand, and I felt the jerk all through my arm, and I was like, and
wait, what you did?
I was like, and
y'all know I got to get at least one of those in a show.
I was nervous because I knew then that it was live. So I was just going to tape it up and put it back in the ceiling and leave it alone, let somebody else do it. So whenever I got up there with the tape and was fixing to tape it up, about the time I touched it, my wife walked in the room with a stack of books. And instead of setting them down gently, I'm standing on the washing machine, okay? I'm standing on the washing machine, and I'm stripping this wire, trying to put the tape and everything on it. She walks in with a stack of books, and she just drops them, and they go boom about the time that I hit that touched that wire. I fell off the washing machine, and I was like, because I thought I was done dead. I thought she done killed me. I done hit this wire. I'm dead. I'm a goner. I ain't coming back. And she's like, "Oh, are you okay?" I was like, "Why did you do that? You scared me to death." But she thought it was funny.
Don't forget, Emily's leaving real quick, but don't forget she's having a premiere tomorrow at 2 p.m. I want to get that in real quick before she leaves. And again, don't forget to subscribe to her because she does live shows and always good video content. Definitely check her out.
Always. She's fantastic. I love watching her. She's funny.
You're welcome for that, Emily. And
yeah.
I love your videos.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see. Simply Dana, everybody saying hello. I'm a very frustrated fear of electricity. I have no problem with it. I basically learned how to do things like that from my dad. Every now and then Robert says, "Why you don't know that?" Well, if I don't do it, it don't get done unless you want to pay for an electrician.
Yeah.
But if you do that, you can pay me instead. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It gets the work done.
That's right. That's right.
About your love for miracle, nothing's miracle about it.
People don't die from eating Miracle Whip.
I don't. My opinion is I miss, which I love. In Louisiana, we had blue plate mayonnaise. That is my favorite, but you cannot find it up here, so I'll have to kind of go what's up here. Because I don't use as much mayonnaise as I used to.
Oh, blue plate?
Yeah.
Huh.
It was out from Louisiana.
Oh.
The actual factory used to be in Louisiana, but they moved. But yeah, now they turned a factory into a art loft for those artists in Louisiana and New Orleans, where their only thing is that they have to promote paintings in the lobby. Every month they do a auction, and so those that are living there, part of their living is they have to be part of that auction every week.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You're welcome, Emily. But yeah, I do what I have to do around the house. When it comes to bigger projects, then yes, we would call an electrician. But when it's to change a light bulb, change a fan, change a fixture, I've always done that, and there's nothing wrong with. I have no problem doing that.
Yeah.
I call my brother. My brother's an electrician, and I picked up a old vintage tester, and I was trying to see if it worked. And I texted him, and I'm like, "How do you test this?" And he's like, "Well, you stick it in the socket." And I'm like, "Is that safe?" He's, "Yeah, that's how you test it." I'm like, "Okay." I just don't want to blow up.
I was taught that you never stick nothing in the thing.
No, exactly. I guess you can't a tester.
He was pulling your leg on that one. I am at 92 subscribers. Just need 8 more to get to 100. Well, let's get your link in the chat, won't we?
Yeah.
We can't have that. Dina, how are you doing on your subs? Are you over the 100 now?
Oh, yeah, I'm at 100.
How that works.
Let me see here.
Thrifty Nanny, put your link in the chat. Drop your
link. 113.
Oh, good. You're good.
Yes.
You're in that span that you don't have to worry about losing again. Well,
yeah.
Anyway, so yeah.
So, I would like to do a giveaway. Is there anything going on Wednesday morning?
No, not that I know of.
No. I can't. I'm working Tuesday and Thursday, so if I could do it on the morning show on Wednesday, I would love to do that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
If you are you going to do anything as far as in particular, just those that are in the chat like we did Friday?
Probably just those that are in the chat. Okay. Yeah.
And if you want to, I know you do a video every day, so if you want to maybe announce that we can.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
And I'll probably put it on Instagram. Did y'all see my pictures of the red carpet premiere of the movie?
I forgot about that one.
No, I hadn't seen it yet.
Go over to Instagram. You can my Instagram page.
Y'all did it yesterday?
We did it Saturday. Saturday was the red carpet. Yeah.
The Royal Auction Saturday. I forgot all about it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't until that evening on Instagram and Facebook. So I didn't get any video because we actually got there a little.
I'll have to go back already.
But my Instagram.
All right. Awesome. Hello, Perlini. Hello, welcome. I was shocked. Snap had thrown a couple of feet away from plugging in a light once. Oh.
Yeah. I actually took care of a guy who tried to hook up his cable illegally up on the pole in his out in front of his house. And he actually blew off one of his fingers.
That's right.
Went through his finger and blew it off, and they had to sew his hand back together.
There was a guy about a year ago that was trying to steal the copper and the metal out of the wire.
Yeah.
And what he done is he parked on the side of the road when he found a spot where the high line wire was low, and he got up on top of his truck with a pair of bolt cutters. And as soon as he went like that, that was all it took.
Oh my God.
You got to respect electricity. Don't be afraid of it.
Yeah. And I mean, the thing is, educate yourself.
Yeah.
If you don't know, it's probably not a good idea to just jump into it. And for this guy's instance, he didn't know that him standing on a metal vehicle, holding a metal object, cutting that wire was not a good idea. And I mean, it's too late now, but it's just. And they said that whenever they got to the scene, that it looked like somebody had set the truck on fire.
Oh, wow.
And they didn't know that there was somebody on top of the truck whenever they got to looking around. And then they found the bolt cutters and stuff and realized what had happened. But, I mean, electricity is not something, if you don't know what you're doing, don't play with it. Hire an electrician. And don't take the chance, because the last thing we want is to get on here and say such and such was gone. And because, guys, we love you guys. We really do. And I know sometimes I put my foot in my mouth, and I don't mean to. I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings. I don't mean to cause any stink. I mean, I'm here to support you guys and help you guys out however I can. So if there's anything that I can do to help you guys, just let me know. Okay. So, like I say, you guys, I enjoy. This is the highlight of my day. Every day is getting on here and spending time with you guys and talking and visiting and just being friends. And because honestly, I don't really have that many friends that I hang out with. I hang out with you guys. I was telling Johnny a couple of days ago, I think Johnny's my best friend, because I spend more time with Johnny than I do anybody. I mean, even my wife, I don't really spend that much time with my wife because she's doing her thing and I'm doing my thing. And we did spend a little bit of time this weekend together, and we did take a little trip. But I mean, for the most part, Johnny's my boo.
Iris, I love seeing this in the chat when somebody says this. Remember, she said that she has not had any content yet. Yeah. So make sure y'all subscribe. She did put the link in the chat. That is the best way to start an idea when you finally think of what you want to do in your YouTube channel. Is the best way to have an automatic audience before you go and do your first video. So go ahead and show some love and support. And she's got the link in the chat. Go ahead and subscribe to her so she'll have that audience when she does decide what she wants to do.
That's right. Absolutely. Let's see here.
Yes, I'm driving to Texas during billboards everywhere that says copper stealing.
Yeah,
that's a big problem everywhere. Trent, you need to make a stand on either mayo or Miracle Whip. I'm sorry, it's mayo all the way for me.
Mayonnaise. I can't do the Miracle Whip. and that's my wife's fault. Back whenever I was a kid, I would eat whatever. I could care less. And then she got to talking to me one day. She's like, it's like Coke and Dr. Pepper. There's a difference. I was like, no, there's not a difference. And then she bought some real mayonnaise. And she's like, eat this sandwich and then take a bite of this sandwich. And I took a bite of the mayonnaise sandwich. I was like, mayonnaise all the way, baby. So, yeah, I got to do the mayonnaise.
I grew up on Miracle Whip, but I like both. So, yeah, I usually buy mayonnaise. My husband won't eat either. So,
the Miracle Whip has got a sweet, sweet taste to it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's mayonnaise for me.
Yeah. I like the Miracle Whip if you're going to make like a ranch dressing or something out of it. It's okay.
Yeah, that's why it's a salad dressing.
Yeah.
We used to make cheap French dressing by adding ketchup and mayonnaise together. That's
how we do our mix in Louisiana when we're having crawfish balls.
Crawfish bowl, yeah.
That's okay. Right.
That's called the Cajun dip.
Yeah. Okay. Mayonnaise and ketchup, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up on the Cajun dip.
Yeah, it's good too, dude.
Yeah.
I like whenever you boil a crawfish, you put the zumos and the sausages, and you put the corn and the garlic and all that other stuff in the pot. Oh man, I can make a meal with all that stuff.
What is this? How you pronounce that name there? Hoover's
Corgus and coin.
That's one thing about the community. When we all together, you just never know how many people actually collect and sell coins. It is a community that everybody, you just never know what they're going to collect or sell. Like either I am vegan now. Oh, cool. Miracle Whip is the most polarizing condiment.
Yes. Coke and Dr. Pepper. Yes, there is a difference. Dr. Pepper is so much better.
Dr. Pepper tastes flat to me.
Gorgeous. Okay.
Oh, no. No, not when it's like right out of the fountain and it's fizzing up. Oh.
Well, maybe that would be different.
Yeah.
But all the Dr. Pepper I've drank in the last 10 years have just tasted flat and Coke.
You should know this, Trent. Dr. Pepper is the oldest fountain drink.
It tastes like it.
Cola, yeah.
I have to agree with Dina. I love my Dr. Pepper.
That's because it was considered a medication when it was first made. Haven't you been to the museum in Waco, Trent?
No. No, I ain't never been there.
Yeah, the Dr. Pepper Museum is in Waco. So it is
just funny. Yesterday, she was just mentioned she wanted Miracle Whip, which I never use.
Yeah.
Yes, Dr. Pepper rocks.
Now, what you were talking about the museum?
The museum's in Waco, Texas. Yeah, we went there a couple years ago, and they have like the old like pharmacy that and like all the different stuff, but it was originally made by a pharmacist as like a concoction for ailments.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I just recently, since I've been up here, I don't use as much mayonnaise as I used to. I use more Creole mustard, even though I'm up here now. That's all I use on my sandwiches if I have a sandwich.
Yeah.
I love fountain drinks, but I don't drink it a lot anymore. It's to me when it's a treat. I'm staying away from it. I'm down 79.5 pounds, and I'm trying to lose. My goal is to get 15 more. So now I'm down from what my bigger goal was down to a smaller goal. So
I had that doctor's appointment on Thursday, and I'm going to blame it on the leather jacket that I had because I took the Harley down to the doctor's appointment. And whenever I got on the scale, the lady's like, yeah, please step on the scale. And I was like, I don't want to get on that scale. So I set my helmet down and I got up on the scale and it went up and it just kept going up. And I was like, stop. I only stopped at 191 pounds. And I used to weigh 140. I was like,
it's all that ice cream, all those Girl Scout cookies.
It didn't say 191. It said the Grinch.
Yeah, that's right. It's the Grinch.
I still love the video I watched with Chuck when he got on the scale to show about how he's got this device. It's an older type scale.
Yeah,
he knows how many subscribers he has.
Yeah,
that's funny.
That was really funny.
That's
I haven't seen that one. He said it's broken.
It's broken.
Sometimes. Me too. I don't drink much soda. Yeah, since I moved up here, I stopped a lot of things like fried food, fast food, greasy food, sodas, a lot of things, and that's how I'm able to lose the weight I'm losing. But I'm at that point where I'm trying to get to that 15 more pounds to lose. I'm like at a standstill.
So
but I'm still going at it.
Do you eat cheeseburgers?
If I do once in a week or once in a month, it's a bacon cheeseburger, but I do it at home. I don't go out and eat.
What? I gotta have my cheeseburgers.
There's just some things you have to cut out on when you're trying to lose weight, and that's one of the things that I did. And then instead of me having like a burger bun or bread, I use a protein wrap. Or I do it in a salad. I do a bacon cheeseburger salad.
Okay. I seen the other day there was this lady took like a big leaf of salad and she put like turkey in it and she put cheese and all that kind of stuff. She just rolled it all. Thing
that they're doing now with burgers, you can use a lettuce wrap, is what they're calling it.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that actually looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Do you have a I'm trying to think of what is that?
Hello, Philly Flipper. How are you doing, Paul?
Trying to think of the sandwich place.
Amazing. Yes.
Subway?
No.
Five Guys? Woolworth?
Can't think of it, dang it.
Is it like a name or
things like that? Wendy's.
Yeah, it's a chain, but
Wendy's?
What it is?
Waffle Burger?
Freaky Fast.
Never heard of them.
Help me out. No, that's their motto. Freaky Fast. What in the heck is it? Oh,
Panera?
No,
now I'm gonna have to look at the map and see because we got one.
Oh, you're talking about the Papa John's it's a po' boy place?
No.
Jimmy John's?
Jimmy John's.
That's their slogan.
You can make any of the sandwiches in a lettuce wrap and it makes it a lot easier. Yeah,
I started doing that when I knew I was moving up here. I started doing things like lettuce wraps. They do call it a lettuce bun. There was some places that did these burgers where it's build your own burger. And one of the choices you pick the bun first, and the first thing was the bed of lettuce.
Okay.
Now I do a lot more of bacon cheeseburger salads. Every now and then I will do a pasta, but I got that idea from a pasta dish we did in New Orleans one day at a place, and they had these bacon cheeseburger salads, but it was a pasta salad. And so I took that and changed it into a regular salad, and now that's how I get Robert to eat vegetables.
Sorry, Paulie, but no, Hoover was first in our chat, so no, you were not first.
Hoover.
With the Jimmy John's, he said.
First. Bacon cheeseburger salad. That sounds good. Never had.
Thank you all.
I do a lot now when it comes to bacon cheeseburgers, but I buy my own ground beef and a chuck, and then I make my burgers, and then I do the bacon, and then I do the just like a burger, but instead it's in a salad.
We just got a steak and shake, and my son's like, Dad, you ain't ever tried it. You got to eat there, man. It's really good. And I was like, I ain't never eat there. So
that was my job in college. I worked Steak and Shake on every Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, they were closing a lot of those in Louisiana.
Yeah, they are closing them. So it's probably an independent.
Yeah,
maybe so.
The chain itself is closing some of the chains, but as long as it's independently owned, they're keeping them.
Yeah, because we've got one here that's not closing because it's an independent.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is like Pizza Hut in Louisiana. They closed a lot of them down south because the guy who was running all the Pizza Huts down there was embezzling his own money.
Oh, wow.
And all the he was not paying his employees. He wasn't paying the taxes, all that. And so he wound up losing not only his license, but he lost his, what they call it again? Chain. The chain that he had to pay the chain itself. Yeah. He lost all of that. So
Nady Pie, you're a little behind.
Huh?
Wow.
Nady Pie finally said Jimmy John's, and I said he's a little behind.
I'm a little behind myself. I'm trying to catch up on his comments. I win. LOL. It was first. Again, I always thank each and every one of y'all for always coming out and showing your love and support for the channel. I lived in Ohio State, and Shake was rad. Yeah, they are. We used to eat it once a month. We treat ourselves to Steak and Shake, and I love their shakes. They were awesome.
Yeah.
Again, a little on the lips, but forever on the hips. What I think now compared to before.
Yeah.
So now, if I think about it before.
And between 2 and 5 is happy hour, and you can get those shakes for
That's the
half
bad thing about it. Even what you call Sonic does that too.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
What if they're away from that time frame?
Yeah. Applebee's used to be able to go in at happy hour and get their appetizers half off. But
Well, have a good night and sleep well, Iris. Thank
all
you
the
for-
Applebee's are closing too.
Which ones?
Applebee's?
Really?
Yeah. All of ours closed.
I don't care too much for their food because it was just, I don't know, just ordinary.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's ordinary.
I
There's nothing really spectacular about it.
The only time I would go eat at their location in New Orleans was when they had these fundraisers that people were doing, and they would do fundraisers, and the 20% of the sale would go to that fundraiser
Yeah.
for the day. That was the only way we would go over there because for any other every day I wouldn't go. Hello, Lone Star Picker. Don't forget today is Mindful Merch, and today he has. Let's see, well, who's on here today? The tongue twister wrong. Oh, that's Tom Cruise is on there today. That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't forget he's on at 4:00 today.
Absolutely.
There's his link. Franchise. Yeah, he lost his franchise rights for that. And of course he went to jail too, so.
Squirrel.
Thank you. Let's see here. I didn't have any fast foods for the last year. And Wendy's over weekend. Got sick in the parking lot. Yeah, that's the only thing bad about it. Once you stop, you're a good dude. Thank you for doing this live. You're welcome, Emily.
Absolutely.
And I'm really enjoying everything. And by the way, I'm going to start asking for some ideas because we're almost at the end of the $100 Money in Motion. So I think we got 7 spots left to get before we actually get a crown a winner of the whole $100 Money in Motion challenge. But once we get to the winner, we're going to start all over again. And then what I'm going to do is for when we get the second winner from the second run through, they will compete together to see who keeps the title.
See. Yeah.
I'm thinking about that last night. I said, what can I do different? So, but also we want to make sure if y'all come in the show starting tomorrow, hopefully we get everybody done on the first 2 brackets to get who the winner is. But then we'll start all over again. But the biggest thing is to see, Philly, we already took care of that for you. Robert's going to submit through an email 4 items to sell in a link because he may not be able to make it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have it in the private chat to where Victoria and or Dawn will pull the link and put it in the chat at the time I say go. So there's no favoritism. And that would be the fair way to do this because with the way Robert's been working overtime, he may not be able to make it. So what we'll do is we'll have some links that he will send me in the email. I will send it to Victoria and they can take care of it that way when it comes time to list in the chat. So that's how we're going to take care of that for you and Robert.
Awesome.
But anyway, we will have another one after this. But the thing I want to ask y'all and think about, which I'm thinking of instead of Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, if we do still 3 days, let's change it to Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah.
Or go down to 2 days, just do it on Friday and Saturday. So those who can't make it during the week can make it on the weekend.
Yeah. If you just do it 2 days, it might actually last longer.
Right, exactly. Well, this was the first time we did it, and so we want to make sure because Victoria does not do YouTube on the weekends. So if we were to do Friday and Saturday, it would be me and Dawn on the Saturday. So yeah. But again, it's just a thought for right now because we're almost at the end of this one, and I'm thinking about how to continue it. Even though March Madness is only for March, so to say, for basketball, we will continue it on because there's been a great, huge success. People are definitely doing a great sales. Robert's going to show up this week. Like I said, I'm not sure, but I did see your comment. That's what made me bring it up.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
All right.
Good morning, Callie. Hello. Welcome.
I sold this big old toner thingy. It's sealed.
Yeah.
Should I put it in a box or should I just slap the label on it?
What I would do is if it were me, I go down to the dollar store and I'll buy some at brown paper. And I just wrap it like a Christmas present and put a label on it.
They say you shouldn't do that.
Right, because is it still have the styrofoam in it? Is it still sealed?
Yeah, it's still sealed.
You do a box, put a box in a box. And
put a box in a box.
So that box doesn't get damaged.
Okay.
That's how I would do it.
Why not put it in brown paper and ship it like that?
Because it gets caught in the stuff at the shipping place, and they say don't do that.
Oh, thank you so much, Hoover. He says, okay, you guys, you got me my pink, spit it out. Had piqued my interest, so I'm a newbie at reselling, but love the channel. Well, thank you so much. And again, this channel's for everyone. We don't say, okay, it's only for these people. We have a lot of new people that come in that are thinking about reselling.
Yeah.
If you resell coins, you're considered a reseller. It doesn't necessarily mean you're only selling on one platform. It's on any platform. And what's good about it, when you ask a question, you get a lot of different answers. And guess what? No answer is correct. It's not wrong or right, but it's what you take from everybody's comments and implement it into your business that helps you grow. And that's what we're here for, to help everyone grow. What are people looking for? That's another thing. In the chat, when we do the holla dollar, it's you actually, I'm having everybody who comes in put in the chat what they're looking for, because that helps those who are listing in the challenge to put something that they may have that you may want. And so that's another thing we're doing in the chat, is making sure that everybody who is looking for something in particular, even though if you buy something and you're on the buy side, you can be on that side as many times as you want on the brackets, because those will be in a drawing to do a giveaway. We're doing 2 giveaways, and then the winner's going to win a bigger prize. But if you're looking for something in particular, we have all these people selling in the Holla Dollar Money in Motion Challenge. Then if you come in there, you'll have a lot of fun. And I do have videos out that I did last week to show you what's going on, how it works. And then I did the one about how to do who's going to be the final winner. So come and check it out and see who's actually going to win it to the end. And then the next time we do the next brackets, that person who wins that set will then go off for the title on the one who won the first round. Hello, Carolina Lady Maria. Hello, and good morning. Hello, welcome. Good to see you.
Going back to the
links in the chat, so that those who are in here that may not know about your channel can go and subscribe to your channel, so they can keep an eye and watch what you have on your channel. Patrick Murphy. Hello.
Morning, Patrick.
Go ahead.
I just said good morning, Patrick.
Patrick sent me a little clip of something that I'm going to play on tomorrow. So you may want to be here, because he sent me a radio announcement kind of thing that he did for me on the Holla Dollar Money in Motion Challenge.
Yeah. Awesome. Going back real quick to the wrapping in the brown paper. Whenever I wrap stuff in the brown paper, any seam, any crease that's got a fold, I make sure it's taped up real well. Okay. And I know I've seen there were several people in the chat saying they do the same thing. And one of them just make sure it's taped well. And that's what I do. I always, and that's the way it's like a solid package. It don't have anywhere for it to grip and grab.
So here's what Tommy said he does. By the way, hello and good morning, Tommy. The bargain effect. That's Tommy says, I ship toner all the time and just slap a label on it. Never had a problem.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Well,
there was a label on this one how it was shipped before. So I worried that,
Stop a label on.
I just worried, since it was sealed and it was going on eBay, I wanted to make sure it got there safe.
Yeah. And that's the reason I wrap it in the brown paper, because I don't want everybody seeing, oh, hey, this is toner.
Yeah.
Let me set this off to the side. So
this was my flip that sold within 15 minutes over the weekend.
Yeah, that's good. That's awesome.
Yeah. I bought it at the Goodwill and went and immediately posted it as soon as I got out, and it within 15 minutes it sold. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you, Wendy, for your opinion on that. And again, like I said, we're just thinking about it. It's not etched in stone with 2 days yet, but I will be asking starting the rest of this week in the shows of the Holla Dollar Money in Motion Challenge videos, lives that we do, only because I want to make sure that it's the majority of everybody. And if we have to keep it on 2 days, on Thursday and Friday, that's fine. I just want to stretch it out a little bit longer. Patrick, don't forget tomorrow. I need you to be in the show tomorrow, because you're with the bracket that needs to finish on your end on that particular part that you were in. Let's see here. Yeah, Patrick and the Southern Vintage Picker. So definitely those are going to be the ones that's definitely going to be titling. I think you're off tomorrow. I think you said so. Definitely. Yeah. Where are you?
Did you see Philly's comment about not being available tomorrow?
Wait, I'm trying to get to the comments. If not, we'll do the next day. That's fine. Pammy is also part of it if Patrick shows up. That she's the following one for that one. And again, let me know if you can't make it Tuesday. We'll do it Thursday.
Yeah.
And we'll talk more about the show tomorrow about that, but that's no problem. Do the same. Everybody saying hello. Let's see. Got a problem. Never had a problem with the paper. Okay. I don't ship packaging that way, so I didn't know. But again, I don't buy that kind of size stuff. I haven't seen any anyway.
The main reason I wrap it in paper is just to make sure nobody can tell what it is. That way, because like I said, I just don't like my packages growing legs and walking off. So, and especially things like ink and stuff like that that's valuable and everybody can use it. I wrap it.
Okay, and then if I see Southern Vintage Picker, she's usually here on those shows. So that'll be great because y'all will be the ones competing for the next bracket going up. So that'll be great. We can finish that one tomorrow, and then whatever we can get, we'll go to the next round on the next one. I've had the beginner's luck. So 300 CD disc changer in a week. Wow, that is awesome. Wow. Yeah, he doesn't have much in his store, but he does have an eBay store, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
Always looking at way with the paper. Yeah. So yeah, don't forget, starting tomorrow, we'll have the rest of that challenge going on. And Robert will be sending links to his items he wants to promote for him in Philly. But you did say something about Philly, said he couldn't make it.
Yeah, it's way up there. He said he may have a big move tomorrow, or he has a big move tomorrow and may not be able to make it. So
okay. Well, that's fine. If not, we'll do that one on Thursday.
Hoover has done messed up.
Why?
He done messed up because you're going to be hooked from now on, man.
Yeah, you make that first big sale and you're on.
It's all over. That's how you do it.
Addicted.
That's right. You're like, wow, I can make this much money on this.
This is the kind of high I like to take.
Yeah, I love hearing that. Cha-ching.
You heard what he said? I'm a sister, not a mister.
Oh, I'm a sister, not a mister.
You go, girl.
That's right.
When in doubt, I'll never say he or she. I just say their screen name.
I just thought it was a he. I'm sorry, my bad.
I love it. But welcome. Let's see. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, and also make sure you still subscribe because I have a live coming up this week. I did all the thumbnails yesterday, so make sure you check it out. When I get to 1,000 subs, I will be having a large giveaway of some large gifts. So we just did the giveaway Friday. For those who just came in, by the way, your items have been ordered for Friday when you won the 800 sub giveaway that I did Friday along with Trent. And so those, as soon as I get the tracking numbers, they have been placed orders. Once I get the tracking number, they will be sent to you, so you'll have your tracking.
So I have I've started my gift for my 100 giveaway. It's something from a local place here in Corydon, Indiana. So it's something that you would never find anywhere else. So,
Hoover, do you do YouTube channels or your link to your channel? I'm not sure if you do YouTube content. I haven't sold yet. So yeah, also that's another thing about the Holla Dollar that we do. It's amazing on how many people have great things, and if you have something you're looking for, come on in, put it in the chat. Where if somebody who's actually doing the contest or the challenge, if they have those products in the show in their what you're asking for, they can drop those links to try to sell it, because the idea is who sells the fastest to go on the chart in the brackets. So with that, we had another way where you can also sell things that are not exactly what you post to sell in the challenge. Because if anybody goes to your link to your eBay store or Macari or whatever platform you sell on and you put in the link, they can purchase something else from your store as long as we can verify. So yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah.
I think I'm in my office today. Just shoot me a message. I'll do the best response. We're just saying that through you guys offer no beard.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. I'm offering free shipping. That's another thing. Horizon, when he's in the challenge, because he's still in the challenge, he has been offering where if you see something in his store on the links that he gives us or whatever he shows us, he's taking offers and he's giving free shipping during the program that we're doing on the actual brackets. So if you're looking for something special, or you're looking to get discounts or specials, come on in, because Horizon is one of those that's on the final brackets coming up. He has been all the way through, so definitely come check it out. And you never know what he's going to offer, and he does offer free shipping.
Who's the one giving away cookies?
Huh?
Who's the one giving away cookies? Free cookies in order.
That was
Clear Thrifts?
Yes.
Ah.
Cookies?
I got to email him. I forgot to email him this weekend after everything I've been doing this weekend. So I did not hear the answer. Does Hoover, do you have a YouTube channel link?
He said Jennifer Hayes put it in for her. I said
I might have missed it.
I said he said that Jennifer Hayes put it in for her.
It's at 10:23.
Okay.
She said
10:23.
Let me go see if I can find it. I'm sorry I missed it.
10:23.
I'm sorry,
Johnny.
what?
It's at 10:23.
I'm going right up there now. There we go. Thank you so much, Jennifer.
Yep.
Now I can go subscribe to you. Oh, I'm already there. Okay. Yes, it is a she. I remember. I do watch your videos. Okay. I am subscribed to your 866 in subs. So cool. Good morning, Lone Star Picker. Two hip chicks. There's Dawn and Mary. Don't forget this evening, I will be on her channel tonight at 8 o'clock. Yes, I will be up late. I will be taking a nap this afternoon. I'm going to be on their channel tonight where she's doing an auction every other Monday night. And she had asked me, the first thing she says in the email, I know you go to bed early, but she asked me if I'd be a guest on her show tonight. And I said, of course, yeah. And so I will
Patrick's asking me where my fancy glasses are. In my last video, if you haven't checked out my last video, you'll see what my fancy glasses are.
That's awesome. Yeah, we'll have to check it out for sure.
Cookies can be anything. Yeah, you're right. But he's doing Girl Scout cookies with orders for those who are buying it through the show. So there's the link for the tonight. If you want to set your reminder, I will be on there tonight with two hip chicks, Dawn and Mary, and their co-host. So yeah, it'd be cool to see. Bill Stoner, hello. How are you doing? Long time no see.
What's up, buddy?
Off and on this morning. I am working on what sold this weekend. Video. Oh, that is so cool. Don't forget to drop your link, Bill. It's been a while that I've seen you, but it's so good to see you back in the chats.
Yeah, bro.
We've been doing today with a shout out. Wait, what? Watching our channels this weekend, and I will have a video out later today with a shout out of your channel. Well, thank you, Bill.
Nice.
Yeah.
It is so good to see you again. I know you've been busy, and he used to be in auctions where I would buy stuff when he first started.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool, yeah. I don't know how to do a thumbnail yet, so there isn't one.
Contact me, Nikki, and I will walk you through it, okay?
Actually, Nikki, if you want, take the link at the top. We can always show you anytime during the week of the shows.
Yeah.
If you grab the link at the top of the chat, you can always come in after the show.
Yeah.
We can walk you through it. It's very easy.
It's a lot of fun too. I enjoy making the thumbnails.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
it's like a stress reliever for me.
It will just be you and me, you and us. No Money G has been plumbing issue. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's gonna be good. It's all good. I'm ready for it, me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like Frugal Peanut says, Nikki, we use Canva. Canva is the easiest thing to use for thumbnails that I've found. I mean, you can use all kinds of different programs, but Canva's phenomenal. I mean,
thank you so much, Bill. I'm glad to hear you're doing well.
I love Canva. Canva's fantastic.
Bill, don't forget to put your link in the chat so everybody can go subscribe to you so you can watch that video.
At first,
next video will be about a $700 auction haul. Whoa.
Nice.
Awesome.
Can't wait to see that one. Again, don't forget to put your links in the chat for everyone to check to make sure not only that they're subscribed, but that they also have the notification set up so they don't miss anything.
My dad went to a yard sale here recently, here a while back, something, and he picked up the lady. She had like an embroidery machine, whatever, where she makes hats and shirts and all that kind of stuff. But she was getting rid of it, and she had just sold the embroidery machine, but she still had all her supplies. And my dad's like, what all supplies you got left? And she said, well, all I got left is all these hats. And he looked out there and he's like, wow, that's a lot of hats. He said, how much do you want for them? She said, $40. So he just handed her $40 and it's like 1,000 hats. And they're all brand new hats. And there's some of them that's got the snapback, some of them that are like this, that are the fitted hats. He's got children's hats, he's got adults hats. And I told him, I said, sell them on eBay. And he pretty much give up on eBay because he said he just didn't know what he was doing. He was tired of trying to figure it out and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, I understand. I said, And honestly, if he were going to get into it, it'd just be like a hobby for him, because I don't know, he don't have the time to go out and go sourcing and stuff like that. I mean, it takes time, and he don't understand how to source online and get all the products and find things like that. So
tell him I'll come down and shop for him, and then he can put it on eBay.
Yeah, that's right.
By the way, Billy just put a link in the chat. There, go check it out.
Yeah.
I'd be right back. Have hats, whole selection in my store. Yeah, I love my embroidery machine. It's pretty big, but yeah, it can do a lot of great work. I did a quilt for someone, and it was for a high school student. He was in the band, and I did the embroideries of like the music notes and different things, and I did his colors of his school and things like that inside on the quilt itself on that machine. It was awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I don't do that many quilts like that.
So that's the one thing that I hadn't never learned. I've never learned how to embroider. I can sew, hand stitch, or I can use a sewing machine, but I never learned how to actually embroidery. Yeah. So that's something that would be interesting for me to learn. I would enjoy it, I think.
Yeah, the machine's pretty big too. So yeah.
Yeah, I can crochet, I can knit, I can sew, I can do all the things that my mama taught me. I can paint, I can draw, and things like that. So
yeah,
it's just. And there's a lot of men, like, I give my wife the stuff to sew, and I'm like, well, my wife don't know how to sew. She tries, and she sits down at the sewing machine, and she'll give it a go, and then she'll get mad because something happens on the machine and she don't know how to fix it. And I'll come over and I'll sit down. All right, baby, you got to take the thimble and you got to do this, and you got to run it like this and set it all up, and you can put the settings on this or whatever. And I
have a quick question on something you just said. How do you do the thimble again?
What are you talking about?
You said you use a thimble. What you use a thimble for with the strand, the ring, the thread?
I use the thimble for my finger, but there's the
I got you stuttering now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still learning. There's still things that I don't know. You take the thread, you run it through the little hoodus on the top, and then you bring it down and you thread it through the needle, and then you pull out the bobbin, right?
Bobbin.
At the bottom.
Bobbin. And you put it up on top, and you hit the little foot pedal, and it goes and it winds it all up. And then you take it and you put it back in there, and you twist the little thing on the side, and it'll make the needle go down and come back up, and it'll pull the thread out for you. And then you take it like that, and you. But that's about all I know. I know how to work on it, and I know how to get it to stitch, and I can figure out how to make it to do the stitches like this.
Zigzag.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's got like 1,000 settings.
That's also like how you do a buttonhole too. You got to use a certain device for the buttonholes.
Yeah.
See, I don't know how to do all that yet.
Yeah.
If I'm sewing a button on, I'm sewing a button on.
Yeah. The thing about the tension on your sewing machine, that can get you all the time if you're not sure how to set it.
Yeah.
Especially when you change from one thing you're sewing to another. It can be a pain in the runt. Went to a garage sale and bought a business. What?
Wow.
Wow.
My watch to later list had just gotten a lot bigger.
Yeah. That's right.
Save, watch later, which is after when I get back to work after the show.
Yeah.
That's what I do when I'm in the show like this. I just add it to my watch after.
Awesome.
Read my mind about bobbin buttonholes. Yeah. That's one thing I enjoy because to me, it's more relaxing when I'm sewing, especially when I'm quilting, because quilting is one of my biggest things I like besides crocheting. I do scarves, hats, and afghans. And if it's sewing, I love quilting. So
I have seen my mom, I don't know how many times, she had scars on her fingers from where she'd be sitting there sewing and she'd be sitting there talking, hi, yeah.
Right underneath the knee.
And it goes through your finger.
Yeah.
And she'll say, ow, and then she'll stop and she'll roll it back up and cut it all up. And I was like,
I'm actually
I know that hurts.
Seamstress. Oh, cool. Nikki says she's a seamstress.
That's awesome.
Well, a great seamstress. Ford House are doing really well right now. Yeah, for me, I love sewing and things like that. But for me, it's just a relaxation time for me. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I learned from my grandmother.
Yeah.
I just got a bunch of packages on my doorstep.
Ooh. Speaking of sewing, Wendy, are you still in the chat?
Super excited.
If you haven't saw Wendy's last 2 videos, and I'm not saying it just because of what the videos are about.
Yes.
It was something I did for her son.
Very emotional.
And it's amazing. And I still watch it. It's amazing. He always makes me cry. But again, I did it out of the kindness just to do and to help out. She had asked me on a personal note, and I said, yeah, no problem. Send it to me. And so she said, the only thing I asked that you at least take pictures of his journey up there. And so I did. And so every time I do another set of pictures, I would send it to her. And so he was all excited to see that. So it's good that she put that in a video.
It got me whenever he said, he's in the video and he's like, I just can't, just turn it off. I can't.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. You got to check it out, guys. If you have not seen it, go watch it. It's phenomenal. It's really good.
And again, I didn't do it for recognition. I just did it to help out. And she asked me if I would do it, if I can.
Yeah.
I said, send it to me. I'll take care of it. And so the whole journey of me doing I called it surgery.
Yeah.
Myrtle was right there next to my cat, giving it kisses and stuff.
Yeah.
So I had to take pictures of that as well.
That's right.
And send it, So it all made the video. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Playing the piano and in the backyard and all wrapped up in a scarf. It was pretty creative and I enjoyed it,
Yeah.
And it's the thing about it for me is actually having another child's smile on his face for an item that he didn't think would be able to be fixed. So
yes, that's right. There's a program that I watch sometimes. It's called The Smile of a Child, and it's one of the best shows. It's just because kids don't really have a whole lot going for them, and whenever a kid smiles, it is the most beautiful thing. To hear a kid laugh and giggle and cut up and just be happy, man, that's one of the best things in life right there.
Randy, I was asking for you if you can drop the links to those videos you did with the part 1 and part 2, so those who may not have seen it can go check it out and also subscribe to you. Perfecting Pearls. Hello, Julia. How you doing this morning? Don't forget.
Good morning, Julia.
Julia, don't forget to put your link in the chat for your show you have. I think you said at 2 o'clock today. Where are the links to the videos?
Yeah. Let me go get
videos.
He's talking about for the Wendy video, I think. Let me go get it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Also, don't forget to subscribe to her as well because she puts out a lot of videos. How is your mom and sister, by the way? Oh, Julia. Yeah, I heard the news. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna keep you in my thoughts and prayers as well. Thanks for the card sheets. And there's her link to the show, her channel. That way you can set up them running. She has a tour. I'm not sure. You're still doing the show, your sell video today? Your live, Julia? All right, there's the links to the videos we were talking about. There's part 1, and she's doing part 2 as well. So good to see each and every one of y'all every day. Like, you'll always come out and support the channel. So don't forget to make sure you still subscribe, but also make sure you hit all the notifications so you don't miss anything. And the biggest thing is all free, by the way, is hit the thumbs up for us. That does help the videos and the channel. I think I'm at like 811 right now on subs. So I'm getting close to 1,000, and I'm looking forward to that. And give my 1,000 sub giveaway. I already got all the merchandise for it.
Yeah, there's part 1 and part 2, guys.
And so don't forget to drop your link so others can check your channel out. Don't forget every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, I do have the Holla Dollar Money in Motion so that way you can come in and participate. We're almost finished with the first set of brackets for this competition. And then once we do get them all filled out and we have a winner from the 2 brackets to finish, we'll have them battle it out for the top bracket, the top spot for bragging rights until the next round. Yeah. And then them 2, whoever wins the second one and who wins the first one, will compete together to see who keeps the title.
Yeah. Last night in my live show, I was like, yeah, Johnny's doing this. And I could not remember Holler Dollar Money Motion. I was like, it's like Oochie Goochie Moochie Coochie or something like that. I was like, guys, help me out. Somebody help me. I was like, I know it. And then it all clicked. It's like, oh, yeah, it's Holler Dollar Money Motion. That's what I was like, okay, so I said, go check it out, guys.
I was in another chat where they were trying to say the same thing, and they kept saying moolah something, money, moolah something. Yeah. It's getting caught. The catchphrase is catching on, so it's
catchy. It is catchy.
Jennifer just put the link for our bingo tonight. Don't forget at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern, I do the bingo fun night every Monday night.
Yeah.
And then following the bingo, Simply Dana does her continuing game night on her game night channel. So make sure you check that out as well. And then tonight we also have the 2 hip chicks. Her and I will be doing an auction tonight. I will be her guest.
That's awesome.
It was so funny when she sent me the first link. I know you go to bed early, but I love it. Thrifty Pickerz Channel. Good to know. That's you talking to him. All right. Conversations in the chat. And there's Jennifer's link. Don't forget, Jennifer has put out a video last week, and I know she's working on a couple of more for jewelry. If you haven't checked out Jennifer's link, definitely go check out her channel. Subscribe to her, but also give her some watch hours and watch some videos. She definitely needs some watch hours, and she's always there to help us. So let's turn around and help her. Thanks, everyone. Tears are flowing again. Yeah, I was watching it this morning. But I like the idea that it put a smile on his face, and he was all excited. So that's what mattered. So what you have going on this week, Dina?
Well, Tuesday and Thursday I'm working in the morning, so you won't see me on the show.
Right.
Wednesday I want to do my giveaway here live, so everybody make sure you come back. And I will do a video maybe showing what I'm going to give away to direct everybody here. I've got a video I'm working on that yesterday I went and picked up some more free stuff. And I got me a Dymo printer.
Oh, cool.
Yes, I'm excited to get that set up. So, so working on getting that set up this week, and yeah, just working it.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jennifer. I hope you get it all working for you. But again, she does have videos. You still can go and check out her channel and give her some watch hours. Trent, you were very funny last night.
Thank you. I was super busy, and I was like, should I cancel the show or no, I can't cancel the show. I can't do that to my friends. So I was like, let me at least get on there and talk a little bit about something. And I was like, guys, I gotta go. I got so much to do, and I just don't have enough time to do it. And I didn't get nowhere near any of it that I needed to get finished. But it is what it is. And that phone call I just got is great news. So I'm super excited.
That is awesome. I'm not taking that's understandable, Jennifer, but you have a lot of videos that everybody can still watch and give you watch hours, especially if you have not watched any of Jennifer's videos. Put them on a playlist. Let them play in the background. At night before you go to bed, leave your computer running on her videos. Give her some watch hours.
Yeah.
She's always in everyone's chat. The minute somebody mentions, every time in this show for sure, if I mention somebody's name, I'm talking about a video that I watched, or talk about somebody promoting their channel, she's right there dropping the links. And every channel she's in, she does that. So show her some love and support as well, and go give her some watch hours and watch her videos as well. Well deserved.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get those watch hours. So definitely check them out.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm not tech savvy, but I'm starting to learn myself as far as teaching myself things. And if I don't have the right way of doing something and I'm not sure, when Robert has the chance or the time, I'll get him to show me if I have a question about something. Because, again, I'm still learning. So it's not easy just to jump on here and start doing certain things. Some people are asking me in reference to they don't know how I do this so easily. It's not as easy as when you first start off doing lives. It is a lot to learn. There's a lot to do. And there's a lot behind the scenes that go on. One of these days, I definitely want to sit here and tape me doing a video of me doing the live show like I'm doing now behind the scenes to show what is entailed on how to do and how I do my shows. I'm doing split screens. I have another screen. And so there's a lot going back and forth. So, especially for those that don't know what to do when you first do your lives, somebody made a comment that I make it look so easy. Is because the more you do it, the easier it'll get. But to let you know, I looked after that comment was made. I went and looked and see how many I do have, by the way. As far as my videos that I have 71 uploaded videos that are pre-recorded, and I have 546 live videos that I've done so far since I've been on YouTube.
That's awesome.
So that's a lot of practice. Again, I'm always learning every day when I do a live. So it's not that I know, but it's just
exactly
a lot.
Exactly.
And once you get into that routine, you know what you're doing. It kind of comes easy to you, and then every now and then you throw yourself a little wrench on the spokes. That happens.
Yeah.
My sister is in dialysis right now, so we will find out later. Still having issues with blood clots. I am so sorry to hear that, but hopefully everything comes out, and I'll keep in my mind and my thoughts and prayers.
Yes.
Before you know it, you'll be so comfortable you'll go to sleep on other people's platforms or streams. Yeah, I've seen that happen too.
Yeah. I actually done it one time in an auction. We were sitting there waiting for everybody to go around.
That day, how many auctions you did that day? That's why.
Yeah, that was the third auction that I was in that night. You were on a
marathon that day.
Yeah, and I was sitting there and I kicked back waiting for them to do their thing, and then I fell asleep. And then they're like, Trent! And I was like, oh yeah. I was like, sorry guys, that's it for me. I'm done.
And yeah, that's right, Horizon. It is consistency is the key, no matter what you're doing, no matter what it is. YouTube, yeah. So yeah, it's just a matter of doing something and being consistent with it. I've only done it a dozen times. And again, you're always going to learn the more you do it. And actually, I got 2 videos I want to do this week. I already got them filmed and ready to go. I just got to edit them and put them up. And I usually want to do them on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So this week I will have 2 videos going up. And I've been asked to please put out another cooking video. So there's a 3rd video I need to do this week by Friday. So that's one of the things I need to finish working on this week. So that's my goal for videos.
What are you thinking about cooking?
Well, I already have videos done. I just need to put them up and edit them.
Okay.
I already have them in files. And what I do is after I put the video up, I'll put it in a hard drive of uploaded videos done already. So that way I already know whatever videos are not done yet or in the file by the name of it. So
yeah,
to get up.
My son had to do a project for school, and he had to do a cooking video. And the teacher told him, she said, you can cook whatever you want to cook. She said, but you know, whenever you get done, you've got to have 3 people taste test it and say that it was good. And he made some Frankenstein Rice Krispie treats. And what he done is we filmed him putting the marshmallows in the thing and mixing them up, getting them hot, putting the Rice Krispies in there, all that kind of stuff, putting the dye in, turning them green and all that, and putting them in the pan. And those were the nastiest, nastiest Rice Krispie treats. And we're all like, these are so good. And then, because if not, he don't get a good grade.
Right.
So the teacher, I mean, we got through that. We edited the video and uploaded it and sent it to her. And she was like, y'all did fantastic. That's great. She's like, and my son's like, yeah, well, my dad does YouTube videos all the time, so he knows how to do the videos. And she's like, oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
That is just too good. Nikki says that I am super nervous as a newbie. That is going to be fine. And again, anyone who ever does something for the first time, especially when you're wanting to do YouTube videos, I'm going to tell you what it was like with me. I was nervous, excited all at the same time. But once you do it and you get it done and you go back and do another one, it's going to come natural to you. So it's going to be natural that you're going to be nervous. But you can get this. And once you do your first one, that's going to be it. You're going to be hooked. And Julio says, my mom has the blockage in her hearts, but it is in an area that they are so small that they're ballooning and stents. Oh, that's awesome to hear. So no surgery. Thank God. I mean, more meds and closer monetizations for the next few months. She's hoping to. Yeah. Well, good. Got some good news. I know you were worried about it all weekend, so that's great to hear.
I did a heart cath yesterday, and the insertion spot is extremely painful. Wow.
Well, Graybeards. Hello, Gary. How are you doing? Good to
see Graybeard Church. What's up?
Going home today. That is so good to hear, and I'm so glad. Again, the power of prayer is awesome. So everybody, please help keep her and her family in your thoughts and prayers as her family's going through all this. I wondered, coin collectors are nerds and curves, we say to one another. Oh, okay. Yeah, Robert loves coins. He collects a lot. Speaking of Jennifer, those coins, the dollars that you showed on Thursday on the show and tell, I'm going to reply to your message and let you know what Robert told me to tell you. But yeah, he loved what you showed.
That's awesome.
I shared it with him. Yep. We have weird clocks. Yeah. We have a lot of clocks all around the house.
Yeah.
Yep. But then again, everybody's gonna have those little niches, however you want to say it. Just got back to the grocery store, and y'all guys are still going on. Yes, we are. I did my grocery store list run this morning I was at the store before 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Julian. That's what this is all about. Everybody sticking together. And again, the power of prayers is the best.
That's right.
What? No, what Jennifer had was German dollars, the actual paper money. Don't forget, every Tuesday and Thursday, make sure you subscribe to Trent. And it's in the description bar below of all of our videos. Don't forget to subscribe to him, because on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do rotate to where instead of it being on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on my channel, we change Tuesdays and Thursdays on Trent's channel, so that way we can have him boost his not only watch hours, but also help him get more subscribers. And so that way we can share the morning show together. And we did start that since March 1st. So I know when my right and left heart. I was short. Yeah. I don't know how that is because I haven't had that, but I can just about imagine. I'm still planning on having my live sale today. I'm going. Yeah, she does it at 2 o'clock Eastern. So there, she did put the link in the chat. So don't forget to check it out and set your reminders for the videos. A lot of times, if you don't have all notifications set up, you can always go to the link of the video and set as a reminder, and it will get you your reminder for that show.
Yeah.
Gary, Treasurer's Hall is going. Gary, yeah, so good to see you, Gary, and it's good to see everybody.
Yeah. That's right.
Glad to see each and every one of you every day. And again, don't forget, once we hit the 1,000, I will be doing my giveaway. But also, I already did all the giveaways from this Friday on the show, so I did send out and order your items. But as soon as I get your tracking number sent to me, I will then send it to you so you can track your coffee mug coming to you.
Yeah.
All three of the winners wanted the 15-ounce coffee mug, so that was easy.
Yeah.
I ordered it to where it's going to be shipped straight to your house.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I wish I found some old coins though, Hoover.
Yeah, Robert. I showed Robert the pictures, and he looked at each and every one of them. He even looked up online for you. So yeah, I'll let you know. I forgot to send you a message this weekend. So what you got going on this week, Miss Dina?
Oh, we just talked about that.
I know, but is there going? You going to find any more free stuff?
Well, yesterday I found a bunch of free stuff, and I need an intervention. I need to start listing.
One thing I have to say, on your last video I watched this morning, the best thing you had even got was those items to keep yourself organized.
Yes.
That was a good find. Yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of things of how you can put in those drawers just to keep yourself organized.
Yeah, well, I was already thinking about that. I need to get that washed, but it's nasty and rainy out, so I can't do that today. But I definitely need to get more organized. I've set myself a goal to list at least a few things every day. I've got a calendar where I'm writing down how many things I'm getting listed. I've got 6 orders going out. I've got to get packed up. And I'll, of course, I got to do a video for that. And
well, you do a video almost a day.
I know. I need to save them.
It's exciting though.
Yeah, Southern Vintage Picker. I think she mentioned something in her last video about videos already ready to go, but not putting them out so frequently just in case something happens. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should do that. But I'm so excited to share everything.
Exactly.
But so
I know. I do the same thing. Whenever I create a video, they're like, when would you like to schedule it? And I'm like, now. Hit the button. Let's do it right now.
And that's the problem with all these hauls that I have. I have piles of all these different hauls, and I'm like, I want to make a video of that. I want to make a video of that. And I'm like, I can't make a video of all of them, Dina. Just list the stuff.
Yeah. I have a file that I do. Like I said, I have one for cooking, and what I do is I'll label it so I know all the clips go there once I do it. Mm-hmm. But a lot of times, as long as I have them there, I know I can just grab one, pull it, and edit it, and it's up.
Yeah.
But again, on my sourcing and how I'm sourcing what I'm selling, the same thing. So I do have a lot of videos there, but again, I'm trying to put 2 a week instead of every day because you don't want to bombard plus all the lives I'm doing. So
well, and the other thing is I need to I can film it and then I need to list it. That way, if people see the film or the video, then maybe they'll go to my store and look for it if it's something that they want.
Well, I'm going to be talking about the video I'm releasing this week about what I did as far as how I sourced that particular items that I got in the store. And that's from you. And that will be part of that video because a lot of people don't know that they can reach out sometimes if they're watching a video.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be part of my video I'm putting out tomorrow. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
That's
And
good.
I need to start saying that. I need to say, if you're interested in anything, send me a message. But you know.
Yeah.
Well, hello, DC Sal. She says she just came in to say hello. Has to go. She's busy, but it's so good to see you. And again, thank you for coming in and showing your love and support. What you get to say, Trent?
The first 10 videos that I ever made, I always forgot to say, hey, smash that thumbs up and hit subscribe. And because I was like, yeah, guys, I've got this. All right, now bye. And everybody's like, I wasn't getting any subscribers or anything. I was like, oh, that's because I forgot to tell people, hey, they get to watching the show and they forget about clicking the like button. So while you're thinking about it right now, guys, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button for Johnny. We really appreciate it. And I forget to say and subscribe. And
it's all free. So, and Dina, don't forget, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I want to say 12 noon, Victoria and Nana Tink and Larry rotate each day on their channels that they do that listing challenge.
Okay.
So that, and on Monday nights, Joey does his listing on his channel.
Yeah.
There's always someone that can motivate you when they're doing those listing challenges. Because what's good about those is that then if y'all are part of the Chachinga, the $100 Money in Motion challenge, then you can take those links and bring them into the challenge.
Yes. Yes. Awesome.
Files, room, full. Yep. That'll happen once you get into sourcing a lot.
I think this weekend, Friday and Saturday, I think we're going to have a yard sale. I've got so much stuff in the store that's just not selling. And I think it's going to be, I think it's going to be a good idea to like purge the store. Oh, you're fine. And purge the store. That way I can make room for new products. And whatever money we make off the yard sales, it's just going to be resourcing money. So, I mean, it's going to be good.
What I do usually, if I try to find anything that's over 120 days, like this week, I'm going to wait till Tuesday night. I'm having the sale start for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be I usually take anything that's over 128 days and I bring it down to 35% off. And I use a holiday, like it's St. Patrick's Day Wednesday. So that's my title for that sale. And so I always do that to where the more I do that, I find the more I get rid of the older sales stuff that I have in my store.
Okay.
Hi, God. Hello. You're all go-getters. Yep. And that's one thing about it. We love to give others the, I guess, the push, the niche, the little nudge to help others, because a lot of times we don't realize that we just need that little pep in our step sometimes. Mark, hello, and welcome. Good to see you, Zygon.
That's right. Wednesday is St. Patrick's Day. So, how could I put a little twist to that giveaway?
That's right. That's good. That gets you thinking, don't it?
Yeah.
That's good.
Is there a form that I can sign up for the challenge too? The challenge, actually, you don't have to sign up. What it is that once we finish this round that we're doing, once we get a crown a winner, and then we'll do the drawings for both buyer sides bracket part, we're going to start a whole new one. The only thing is you're going to have to be in the chat when we first start to get you a spot on each bracket, because once you're on the top bracket, you're good for that one. You only can be one on each bracket, and there's going to be two. So once we get the top and bottom filled, we'll start again like we've been doing this last couple of weeks, last couple of days of the last 2 weeks. So you don't have to. Just make sure you come in, have some links ready, and watch the videos on what we're doing, because I did do 2 separate videos on the first on how we started with getting the links in the chat. And then I did another video on how we're going to do it to find out who is the actual winner on the challenge part of it. So those 2 videos, just watch them on the $100 Money in Motion challenge, and who's going to be the winner. So I did 2 videos for that reason. So definitely go check it out and get ready, because we will be doing another one after this one is ready. I just hit 1K watch hours. Oh, cool.
That's
Congratulations.
Awesome.
That is awesome.
Nice.
Don't forget to put your link in the chat so others can go get you some subs.
Yeah.
I am a little sad because I was at 1,317 subs and lost 14. That will happen. Trust me.
Yeah.
That does happen.
That's right.
And again, that's going to be through your whole thing. And that's what it's called. Zip it and list it. But then again, that gets others to help do it as well in the show, because a lot of times people are actually there working at the same time. Here's my channel. I'm a young man. Hey, Taylor. Hello. How you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah.
He's doing a giveaway on his channel too as well. So good to see you.
Yes, let me know.
What now?
I told Julia to let me know about a Zip It and List It show.
Oh, y'all gonna do one too?
No, she said we could do one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Victoria does it on her channel as well. And then Joey does his every Monday night.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Joey with the Taylors. Yep, both the coin collectors. That's cool. But Taylor's usually in here a good bit. So that's one thing y'all can do is check and make sure. I might be doing something at St. Patrick's Day coin roll hunt. Oh, cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Coin collectors. Jennifer's already quick with the link.
Hello, Hoovy.
Hello. Uh-huh.
He put hello, Hoovy.
They must know each other.
Yeah, they're in the coin collection community. Yeah.
That's awesome.
She called him Boog, so.
Yeah.
That's so good to see y'all in the chat every day, though. I would be very careful with some of the subs to do the organic way. Watch their videos. Yeah, that's one thing I like to do is always make sure and promote that if you do sub to someone, at least try to watch their videos because that does help as far as when YouTube does do their purging. That way you don't lose any subs. That's why it's happening a lot. But always make sure you at least go in and also hit the thumbs up for them while you're in there. Any activity you give them, even making a comment in their videos, on their comment section of their videos, that goes a long way.
Yeah.
Not just subbing.
That's right.
Julia, I'm doing 100 subscriber giveaway on Wednesday on this show.
That's right.
Here.
Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, you're gonna always lose subs, but again, make sure if you have subs that you at least they go and check out your channel, and watch your channel and promote it.
Morning, Chris.
You got to make sure that you watch somebody's videos because you will fall off. What's up, Chris? Kajun Reseller. I have to tell you, Chris, I took your advice. I got all those Build-A-Bears listed, all the outfits that I listed, and I already sold the first of the Saints outfit of the Build-A-Bear outfit I put up yesterday, and within 5 minutes of me listing it.
That's awesome.
That was pretty cool.
So the outfit
good morning and welcome. What now?
The outfits will sell just as fast as the Build-A-Bears, guys.
So I, while I was out running around sourcing on Facebook Marketplace yesterday, since I was in Louisville, I went ahead and looked at Marketplace. While I'm there, I might as well look. And somebody had just posted a big old bag of free plush, Disney plush.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I went and I snagged it. And when I got there, the little girl was standing there in the doorway looking at it. And the mom said, now she said this one had to go with all the rest. And it was a big old penguin. It was like about that tall. And I said, okay. I said, when she opened the door, I said, I'm here to rescue some plush.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I have another 16 plush ready to go. I got them already drafted and pictures taken and ready to list. So I've been doing a lot of plush lately.
I was at a yard sale about a month ago, and the lady asked me, she said, you're a reseller? What all are you looking for? And I told her, I just toys, Legos, things like that. She said, oh, I've got some Legos. And I was like, okay, cool. And then she goes in the house, and then whenever she opens up the living room door, and I see her, and she's like got this box of Legos, and she's pulling on them, and the little kid's pulling on them, going, no, Mama, no. And I was like, I don't want your Legos. I don't want them. Give them back to that baby. Give him his Legos back. I was like, I will donate extra money because apparently you need the money if you're willing to sell your kids Legos. I'll give you some money. I said, but give the baby his Legos back and don't sell him Legos.
She was just sick of stepping on him. That was
maybe so. And the baby was like, no, I want my Legos. It's like, I am not buying them Legos.
Yeah, Chris, I heard the news yesterday. I saw the tweet of the kids telling everybody that they was retiring, but I guarantee I will still have forever my number 9 jersey for the Saints. I'm always going to be a Saints fan, and Drew Brees will always be my number 9 on my shirt. Yeah. Well, he's 42 years old, still doing it. Yeah. Zygon, put your link in the chat. There it is. Make sure y'all subscribe to them. Check them out.
That's right.
We're going to go back and watch videos of them on their channels.
Absolutely.
That's the only way
to
promote.
If you are not looking on Facebook Marketplace and Nextdoor app for free stuff, you are missing out. If you haven't seen my last video of all this free stuff I got? I didn't even do the books in that video because it was already so long. I've got to do another video. I mean, I've filmed it, but I've got to post another video of just the books. You wouldn't believe some of the stuff that they threw away.
You got a good haul on that video.
That was amazing. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was amazing. Then you wound up getting stuff out of the dumpster at the same time.
I know. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Middle of Friday. Chat's flying on me here.
That sounds like me preaching.
Yeah. Better saying hello. Everybody's posting their links. Thanking everybody. Good to see everybody. Good. Yep. Try to get caught up here. Yeah, he's a big time. No, Hoover is good. Yeah. They're doing a lot of coin shows now. So definitely if you're into coins, check them out because there's a lot of YouTubers that's doing coin videos. I don't need money stuff. Yeah, there's collectors though. There's a lot of things that people do collect separately. I have 1,100. Cool.
Awesome.
Watch out.
Many watch hours. Yeah. That's another thing. You have to get playlists. Help get others to help you watch your playlist.
Yeah.
Set up a playlist. If you're doing your videos, put them in a playlist so it's easy for somebody just to go and hit that playlist.
That's awesome.
Some people selling the free things we get. Speaking of free things, I'm gonna do a video this week too because see, I think I said it last week. I think it was Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. I was coming back home from delivering my it was last week, I know that much. I was going to the store, I think it was Friday. Anyway, I was going to the store to pick up some stuff, and I saw on the side door they had this big old thing of bags and ice chests full of toys. Well, I did what I had to do, go to the post office. I went to the store, came back, it was still sitting there, so I stopped. Thank God I did because it was it was one of the large collection of a play set of something, and I'm not gonna say what it is because it's gonna be part of the video. I was surprised. It was a lot, but I filled up my trunk and out my car. Don't miss Craigslist Hunters on Tommy and Tracy's show tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern. That is tomorrow night. Don't forget to check that out.
Yeah, that's right. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of the new Rags to Riches that Paul's been doing, and it's been like, okay. But I tell you one thing, when I stopped on the side of the road to get all that stuff that said free, I was some nervous.
Yeah, I imagine so.
My heart would come out my chest. I never did that up here before, and it's like, okay, here it is.
That's
Let me get to it. It was free. So
Hey, I was hanging my butt over the side of that dumpster getting as much as I could that day.
But I've never done it before, so it was something first time I've ever done it up here, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna get it done.
Yeah.
What the hell? Let me try it. And yeah, it was amazing.
It's a rush, that's for sure. You're like, oh my
God, it was.
Ah. Well, I think you could tell in my video how like excited I was.
Let's see. I would love to see any of you amazing people in my stream. I do giveaways. So make sure you have subscribe to them. There's his link. You just put it in the chat. I try to catch a lot of these shows, but a lot of times for some reason you're late at night, and I'm not sure why. Because a lot of times I'm in bed by 7 o'clock, 7:30. So I'll have to check some of the channels out, and I do watch a lot of the repeats. Spring cleaning. Yes, that's right. Yes, it was spring forward. I was still up late. I was like, wow. Then I realized it was time changing.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not late.
I woke up Sunday, forgot all about the fact that time had changed, and I was like doing my thing, and I went in the house and I was fixing to sit down and visit with the family for a minute, and my daughter goes, "Don't you have a live?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "You better hurry." And I was like, "What do you mean?" I said, "It's just now 3 o'clock." She said, "No, Dad, it's 4 o'clock." I was like, "No." Oh crap! It is 4 o'clock. I was like, "Let me go."
When I woke up that morning, Saturday morning, while my coffee was getting brewed, I was going on changing all the clocks on the microwaves, the stove, the oven. I did all that while waiting for my coffee to brew Sunday morning.
Well, my phone changed, my computer changed, but my watch didn't change.
And then before I went to bed last night, I changed the one by my bed. So yeah, I don't miss that.
That's right.
After you stopped and picked up the stuff a few times, it's not as exciting. Yeah, I know, but it was just my first time. I was like, okay, I'm looking around, making sure nobody's, and I just kept putting it in the car. Filled up the trunk and then filled up the back seat. It's like, yeah. So I'm about to do a video on it because there's some good stuff. Some of the things I need to look up, but yeah. Stuff picking up different things. Always exciting to find stuff. Yeah. And again, it's very few and far between up here in Massachusetts, to believe it or not, compared to New Orleans. But there's no, when you find something on the side of the road, you got to pull up in their driveway. And I guess that's another weird thing. It was about me because I had to pull in their driveway because there's no side of the road. So yeah, that was like what really made it nervous for me. Danica says, I went to an estate sale this weekend and ended up with the trash pile across the street. Oh, wow. I said, I know you would be in the trash. Oh, that's another one. Danica, don't forget to drop your link.
Yeah, that's right.
Even better when you have a crappy tip and then you find something good for free. Yeah. But this stuff is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a video on it because there's some good stuff. I need to find out the pricing of what's going on because it is a good name brand item. Dumpster diving is always exciting because you never know what someone. Speaking of that, I did see the one last week, or was it the week before last? It was one of my suggested videos, and I wound up watching. It was like amazing on the stuff they found in that dumpster because it was a jewelry store being remodeled, and the bags of jewelry they found in there. That was what was amazing. Yeah.
Julia, how do you search for free stuff on Facebook Marketplace? I just go to new listings and I just scroll through there, and where the price usually is, it'll say free, and then I just look at the description to make sure, and I just message the person and find out if it's still available. It's pretty easy. If you actually search free stuff in your area, you may get old stuff. So that's why I always go to the newly listed, because you got to be first. When it's free, you got to be quick.
I know when I found the listing for some wrestling figures, I thought I was going to be late on getting there and getting in touch with the gentleman, because that was my first time when I moved up here to start looking on things for sale around here. And when I contacted him, he said, yeah, you're the only serious one so far. It's like, I'm in when I can meet. And so I already met with him twice to get some large items of stuff he had in his house. And it was amazing. So definitely got to be ready to get on that. Brittany, all bossed up. Hello, and welcome. Good to see you.
Hi again. It's great seeing you again.
You want to make me big, Johnny?
Well, now, yeah.
Real quick, I gotta go, guys.
Okay, go ahead.
I appreciate you guys so much. I love getting here and chatting with you, but I've just had something come up that I've got to take care of, like right now. And anyway, don't forget Sundays I go live at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, and every Tuesdays and Thursdays we go live in the morning show on my channel. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. Like I said, guys, thank you so much for all that you do and being great. And sometimes I put my foot in my mouth and I don't mean to.
Now, who was it you said that needed to contact you on one of the winnings from Friday?
Flipping Goodies needs to contact me. I got everybody else. So let me drop my email in the chat one more time. And I will need you to email me, bro. That way I can get you your gift. If you don't email me, you don't let me have some way of getting the gift to you or what you want, then I don't know what to send and I don't know where to send it to. Right. So anyway, thank you guys so much.
Have a good day and good luck on everything you got to do.
All right. Yeah. I will see y'all later or in the morning.
All right. J Smith-Krenek does a lot of awesome. Not only does she have good finds that she does. If y'all haven't watched J Smith-Krenek, y'all need to go check her out, because what she does is there's a lot of food that she finds that's still good that people are throwing away in the dumpsters. She does it, the neighborhood pantry boxes that they have in the neighborhoods. She will pack it with everything she finds. And then if there's anything that has to do with women's, whether it's jewelry, makeup, clothing, she gives it to the battered shelters place for them to have things for the women there. And she does a lot of good for what she finds. So if you haven't checked her out, if y'all can drop her, Jennifer, you would be able to drop J Smith-Krenek's link. That is awesome that she does what she does. And so y'all, if y'all haven't watched it, definitely check her out. Friday. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. So Julia, so this, I do the newly listed and then I do the see all. Can you see that? And then that will bring up everything. And then I change it to just local and not shipping. So if you do just the local, Then see, I've already got something. There's an air fryer for free. See, and those will I just scroll through here and I just see free boxes. I mean, that's how I do all the free stuff. So
the air fryer looks kind of old.
Yeah.
Vintage.
It's vintage. Man, I'm gonna send not that I need boxes, but these boxes look nice. Yeah, that's vintage. No?
Let's see.
Let me see here. Oh, it says pending pickup now.
T is doing a musical chat Friday special guest. Check that out. There's a link. Set your reminders. Philly says search free on curbside. Also, Nextdoor has free tabs as well. So that's another place you can check for free items. Definitely check that out as well. Tell her people all over getting straight 22 D boxes. Don't think they're playing that things work. Maybe one a week during some times. Everybody saying hello. Locating makes big difference. Yeah, you're right. Again, it depends on the neighborhoods too. When you go to pick up stuff too, you got to be careful with that, no matter where you go. Let's see Trent later. There's his email for those who need to contact him. Have a great day. Peddling Profit. What is your YouTube channel? Peddling Profit. Don't forget to drop your link. Thank you so much, Jennifer.
See, now I'm scrolling through Facebook trying to find free stuff for today.
Right. All right. There's Justin Kathy's link. So if you see that Jennifer just put it in there, check her out. Let her know you referred to her so she can definitely hear from you and make comments. Thanks. I just subscribed. Peddling Profit. There you go. Just me, Kathy. Staying 3 hours without losing my mind. My chat goes crazy. You see what I'm doing with the little while you're doing StreamYard when you're on some, and I've learned to try to do this, is keep your whatever comment you have in blue on your StreamYard. That way you don't miss out where you are. Because once you let go of that and you go down and you get off of that comment, the StreamYard will fly. And so that's how you miss where you were on comments. It took me a while to get that down pat, but yeah, it's not easy. Playlist doesn't work. Make sure you don't count. There it goes. Okay. Second row columns. So yeah, there's several places you can definitely check for the free stuff. What do you do guys like about mystery boxes on live sales? I'm only going to be talking about from my experience on buying I only bought one mystery box, and I did a video on it because I was very surprised on what was in that mystery box. But what I do have to say is when I did that one, the person who was doing it basically kind of showed you a few things, but not everything. But definitely you always make sure you tell everybody the type of box it is, what they're looking at possibly having in there, and kind of being transparent of what you're putting in that box. That's why we always have coins and the good stuff off. Recycling prices are up now. Prices are up right now. Bringing the fresh search. Yeah. Always make sure that the three things you have that, like she was saying, on Facebook Marketplace, Nextdoor app that they have. I think Craigslist has it as well. So there's multiple places if you're looking to get the free stuff. Always make sure you check it out and see where you're at. But make sure it's new listings, because a lot of times if they're too old, then maybe too late for it. Well, everyone, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming out to the show. I see that we're the number, and I usually watch the number count go down, and it is getting time for me to get my work done of what I need to get done for the day, and then start getting my beans cooked, because I do have some red beans soaking for today for dinner, and there's going to be some fried red snapper along with cornbread I got to make to cook the rest of my dinner. And then have bingo tonight. So don't forget to 5 o'clock tonight is bingo, fun night on my channel here. And then, of course, right after that, Dana from her gaming, Simply Dana, does a game night on her gaming channel. And she'll continue that usually around 6:15-ish for the continuing after that. Those free donuts at Casey's today. There's free donuts at Casey's today. I'm not sure what Casey's is, so I'm not sure. All right, everyone. So before we leave, I want to thank each and every one of y'all. Make sure you're still subscribed. Don't forget the thumbs up. That is all free. Also, don't forget to check out everyone else's channels. Try to watch some of their videos and also make a comment here and there. And also make sure you hit the thumbs up. That helps everyone's channels when you're doing that. So that also makes sure you don't lose on the subscriptions. Again, thank each and every one for coming out and showing your love and support to the channel. Casey's is a gas station. Okay. I've never been there, so I don't know what was that. Thank you for that, man. And so as I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another until we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again in the other chat, later.
Bye.